What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Lazy Sunday Live, right here on Out of the Basement. I'm Nate, joined with Justin.
What's up, guys?
And joining us today, we have a very special guest with us. If you watch the app of us, you might know him, but we are joined with T-Mac Swag, also known as Tyler.
What's up, boys? I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, we're happy to have you on. It's great to finally talk to you and relate about mowing the lawn and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is hot as hell here in Northwest Indiana. The humidity is off the charts. And there's nothing to talk about for the Black Series. There's nothing. We got it all out last week, so
That is the reason for the harmonica start. Yeah, it's the dog days of summer. I mean, we say there's nothing to talk about, but there was a gargantuan, like, best of all time stream last week.
Yep.
With all those reveals, but I don't know. I feel like something has changed at Hasbro. I feel like they run a much more tight ship because I feel like we just had more consistent news, like, before this year. So it's been kind of hard. We've been forced to get a little more creative.
yes.
With stream topics and figure it out topics, because the streams are more frequent, but then it's just like silence in between. Whereas I feel like there is more of a trickle in between.
Yeah.
So, yeah. How hot is it down? You're like all the way down south, right? If I'm not
Yeah, I was
mistaken.
just about to say, I'm surprised that it's 94 by y'all. It's 92 by me currently. No,
What?
But if I looked up how, like, what the heat felt like, I'm sure it's like over 100.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's brutal. We went out for breakfast this morning and ran a couple errands, and the heat was just off the charts, and work on Saturday was brutal. It was so hot.
Yeah, I'm not mowing the lawn, bro. I'm
Yeah.
not mowing it.
My lawn
I did it yesterday. I had to just pass out afterwards because it just killed me.
my lawn has it's getting long, bro, but I'm like, I can't do it. It's just too hot. I can't.
Yep. Also, Nate, nobody asked and nobody cares, but I finally figured out a way to adjust my camera's exposure.
Beautiful.
And it stopped like the auto exposure thing now.
Nice.
I've found a way. Had to go through OBS, and I was able to manually mess with the settings. So now it's like perfect. I feel like this is great now.
Nice. Good shit. Good shit, brother.
Any
Yeah.
askers or?
Yeah. Any askers? No, we don't do that here. We love our random tangents, but
Yep.
So let's start things out. We'll just say what's up to the 178 people who have joined us so far. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe if you are new, and if you love Boba Fett. We're ranking every Boba Fett today.
Yep.
Who doesn't
think
love
I got
Boba
'em
Fett?
all. I think
Yeah.
I got them.
We'll definitely have to have the chat examiners. Ooh, new print?
Yeah, and I clicked the wrong color.
Oh no. I've
it's
got
white.
I actually finally printed something this week. It's been a while since I've printed something, so
Oh yeah,
do.
I've been cooking, bro.
nice. But we got LMC here, Comrade Bobcat,
What up, Bobcat?
our favorite grinder. There we go, XP. Get your XP up, boys
Yeah, what do you know?
and girls. Let's see the chat.
Look at that.
Everybody, start grinding now. Someone's got to knock Bobcat down a few pegs.
Right.
in the lead.
We got
There you go.
Ezra here.
So what is this whole, like, engagement ranking exactly?
What's up,
I know
Troy?
y'all talked about it, but
It's just a stupid new thing that YouTube has decided to do where it like has a leaderboard for the chat based on
who
How-
participates?
yeah, like sending live messages, sending super chats, and then you get like a little crown next to your name that says like number 1.
That's crazy.
So start grinding, chat.
Yeah, start grinding.
I want
We
to see
gotta-
some XPs in chat.
Those are rookie numbers. We need to pump those numbers up.
Yeah. What's up, not Obi-Wan? Ranking Boba tax. Yeah, you already know. Awesome. Let's see here. Where are we going? Should have figured. Nice to see you. Got Mr. Coffee. What's up, Coffee? Hope my brothers are doing well.
Heck yeah, bro.
We got hello there.
Hey.
Paul Morales.
What's up,
Darth
Paul?
Trev.
Yo, Trev.
Good evening to you, Wayne, over in the UK. Yep. See? Lost your top spot. Get back in there, not Obi-Wan. What's up, Sean Woods? How are you? We got Chaotic Clouds in here as well.
What's up, dude?
What's up, Seth Nico? Midian is here as well.
Midian.
We got WWE 2K wrestling matches. Hiya.
Hiya.
Expect 0 wrestling content on this stream.
That's fine.
Yeah. Jonathan Anderson, how's it going? Ooh, nice. Awesome to have a day off. We love to hear that. But we also love people watching the stream while at work and getting paid to do it. Neglect your duties.
That's true.
And
That
watch the
brings
stream.
me.
Oh yeah.
That brings me great joy. It brings me great joy.
What's up, Zooey? Got Phil the Bob in here. Lo-Fi Titan. Matthias, anyone here watch the new Predator movie yet? I have not.
Is that the animated one?
Yeah.
I have not seen it.
I will check it out, but I've been watching other movies. What's up, R2 Drew 2? Got Michael G in here with us as well. Nice to stay in on this 98-degree day. Absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
LMC says new Predator movie is 10 out of 10. It is
Nice.
It is directed by the director of Prey, I believe, even though it's animated.
Oh, that's cool. That makes me want to watch it more, I would say. I love Prey.
Yeah,
I have heard it's really good.
Prey's dope. What's up, Michael? How you doing? Nice
What
to
up,
see you
dude?
here. We got Gamerzone, who's been a member for 47 months. This is where the fun begins. Not a bad way to spend the day before my birthday talking figgies.
Ooh, next month we're going to see the Dark Trooper helmet for the first time. That's going to be sick.
Ooh, the Dark Trooper helmet.
I love
It's
that.
coming up. It's coming up. Happy early birthday, Gamerzone. My birthday's on Wednesday. We
True.
all have birthdays this week.
I don't.
Yeah, you don't. We got Cube Dude here. Boba. What's up, GI?
Hey.
How you doing? Got Too Schlub, Too Furious. How's it going?
It's a good name.
Yeah. What's up, Joby-Wan? Always nice to see you. We got Hunter here. Got my hot dogs. Got my dogs out. Got my OOTB. It's a good day. Hell yeah, Hunter.
Sure.
What's up, Don? How you doing? We got Moonjackie here. We might have a lot of D tier in this ranking. Is all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I forget how many Bobas there actually are. There's some that I
Dude,
don't even have. So.
There's a shocking amount.
Yeah, there's some that I don't own as well, like Slop, Credit Collection, and Carbonized, and stuff like that. But I went in Action Figure 411, I typed in Boba, and there was like 15 or 16 instances of it in the line. I was like, man, there really is a lot.
It's crazy because I remember at one point being so happy just to have one of them. You know, like
Right.
when that archive came out, and what was that, like 20? Was that 16 or
think it
17?
was-
I don't remember, but
Yeah. I think it was 2019.
was
My-
it that late? I remember walking into a store and finding it and being so excited.
Same.
It was so hard to get that original Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett back in the day that I straight up bought a bootleg of it. That was that was my Boba Fett for the longest time until he got archived, was a bootleg version, which wasn't bad, honestly. Those old Boba Fett bootlegs were pretty decent. Out of the Wild West.
Bro, look, people can actually see my stuff now, dude. Yeah.
Look at that.
You see my Spino?
I was gonna say I like the Dino display and the Dune figgies at the top left.
My Max
Dude.
Rebo Shrine? My Minecraft Happy Meals? I gotta switch that up. That's not permanent. Yeah,
Nice.
we got some stuff visible finally.
I'm going to shout out some member anniversaries here real quick. We got Avix, who's been a member for 2 months. Darth Muzza's been a member for 42 months. Have a great show, guys. 4 a.m. here, so I'll catch the replay later on my lazy Monday. See you on the replay, Muzza. We got Brent Dozerman, who's been a member for 41 months. Thank you so much. Joby Wan's been a member for 6 months. We got James Wade here, who's been a member for 30 months. Finally picked up the Orange Line Sand Trooper. Beautiful.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I agree. The new one is not going to be as good. It might have better articulation, but the helmet, inferior. The paint apps, inferior. Good pickup, James. We got Zooey here, who's been a member for 29 months. I know this dude. Can't believe I gave him a platform. Watch the Yap of Us finale on Tuesday on my channel. If you played the game, though, I think I might just join and pretend to be Justin in the chat.
Yeah, that's like your new thing. That's your new thing.
Listen, people just assume it's you, and I don't feel like correcting them. So
True. And here's a link to the membership, the best way to support us, because of
We
course,
would be honored if you would join us.
in the words of Darth Vader,
yep,
we would be honored. So
best way to support the channel.
yeah, so about our guest here, T-Mac. I know you from the Yap of Us, which is a show with Zooboy and some other. My logic was kind of like, ooh, like last week we had Zooboy and Tangy. This week, let's just continue the train of like a Yap of Us reunion, because I was on one episode.
That was a good episode.
Yeah, I sent an invite to Houdini, but he didn't respond. He hates us. He hates us.
Man.
Bro's busy.
Yeah, and then Dr. Forgon said he doesn't actually own any of these Boba Fett, so he'll pass.
Dang.
He's like that.
I guess he
that
went
out of the,
all in on the
that out of the basement slop. He's like, I'm not going on that bullshit. That's a horrible stream.
Stood up. Can't believe it.
T-Mac, Tyler, how just kind of introduce yourself and maybe how you got into the Black series. Where are you at with this line?
It makes me. I think about this all the time. It makes me feel so old when I think about it because, like, I bought my first Black series in 2015. I remember I went to Barnes & Noble, which is crazy to think that they had that was a place to get figures back then. But I bought the it was the red and black box Kylo Ren, the one with the funky lightsaber. And then it was kind of from there I was just hooked. And I kind of off and on collected. I didn't go fully into it because just I was like still in college at that point, about to finish, and then out of college I didn't have like a ton of money, so I kind of waited a little bit. I would pick up figures here and there, or like they would get gifted to me. But I think kind of what changed everything was 2020. You know, the COVID collectors, like we like to call them, and that was the point where I just got fully in because I was working from home. I wasn't really doing that much, just saving money, and that was kind of the turning point where good figures really started to come out too, like that. And I remember like back then I would buy figures from Dorkside Toys and places like that. You know. The infamous Dorkside Toys. But yeah, it was so 2015 is when I started, and 2020 I got fully hooked, and it's been cool. You know, it's funny. I know the sequel trilogy comes up a lot, you know, on streams, but it's really like, if it wasn't for Force Awakens, like I would have never really rekindled my love of Star Wars, because I always loved Star Wars.
It's fair.
You know, there hadn't been movies in a long time, and that was kind of the point where I remember watching that first trailer and being like, damn, like I forget how much I love Star Wars. And it was kind of just from there, you know, I wanted to get in collecting, and then, you know, it's where we are now.
Yeah, I mean, we'll say our piece on the sequel trilogy, but The Force Awakens really was a magical, like, experience for us.
Yeah.
And it definitely, like, well, we were already making content, but it I wouldn't say it re-sparked our love, but it, like, amplified it, I would say, like with collecting and everything.
100%. Having that lead up, that hype.
Yeah.
You know, you remember the first little teaser when it was just Kylo Ren walking through the snow and he ignites his lightsaber, and that shit was so hype, and it was awesome to be of like a conscious age. You know, to remember that. Like, obviously, we were all pretty young for the prequels, so we can kind of remember some of the hype, but to be like, you know, in my early 20s, especially working at a movie theater.
Yeah. It's just different, because I was one of those kids. I saw Phantom Menace in theaters. I was 5 years old, and I had a ton of stuff. I remember I had a Jar Jar Binks watch. Yeah. I think I even had like in my old room, I had like a Jar Jar Binks blow-up chair, which is so ridiculous to think about.
Dude, I had the Darth Maul one.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, they made multiple, but but it's different when you're like a kid, and then when you're kind of at that point, you know, reaching adulthood. And I'm one of those people. I love Force Awakens and Last Jedi. It's really just the last one that I don't really care for, but I have a lot of nostalgia for them at this point and appreciation for the characters. And you know, you think back and you were just so excited to see Star Wars in theaters, you know. So still a lot of really good memories. So I'm one of those people that wants more sequel trilogy figures, but it's kind of an uphill battle.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, prequel trilogy or sequel trilogy fans deserve those figures for sure, especially since there are really no photoreal figures of the main cast.
The
besides
Force
Rey.
Awakens ones really need to be, just like a Rey, Finn, and Poe at some point need to be redone.
Yeah. And even I feel like I'd be interested in something like that because I still get a lot of enjoyment out of Force Awakens, especially like you said. I mean, honestly, now it does kind of bring me back to a different period in my life.
10 years.
It's
a long time. Like,
right. And like I said, like I remember opening night, we were working at the theater, and as soon as the title crawl came up, I just like instantly tears were like welling in my eyes, just like such a strong feeling of emotion that it's like if I watch it now, I'm just like transported back to that feeling.
Right.
Yeah.
100%. Eric, I know what you're saying, but listen, I was hanging out with some friends last night. So it was like my fiance and then our two other friends. And I forget exactly what was said, but I was like, oh my gosh, that was such a millennial moment. And then one of my friends was like, Justin, none of us are millennials here except for you. And I was like,
bruh.
Damn. These Gen Z kids, man.
It's okay. The unks will have the last laugh when the draft kicks in.
I mean, I'm safe, bro. I'm safe. I'm 29. I'm going to be 30. My vision, man, I'm like, it's going out, bro.
I was telling Nate in the pre-show, like, there was a moment last night where I had to Google. I was like, what's the cutoff age? Like, just to double check.
Just to confirm. Yeah. Sorry, I'm unked out.
Yeah.
I'm unked out. I can't do it.
Yeah, but that's all right. It's lazy Sunday. We're chilling out. It's all good. It's a positive day.
Yep.
Any lazy Sunday.
Yeah.
Also, thank you, Livo, for the £2 here. Sup, guys? The only good Boba Fett is the Return of the Jedi. I mean,
yeah.
Is bro spitting?
I grabbed him pre-stream.
Oh,
yeah.
That's a good idea. I should have done that.
Hello there. You're spitting. Hit that like button.
That's facts.
I have the imports on my shelf, but I have like I have a shelf with physical media, and I keep the Black Series one on there just because he still looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Bro, same. It's because of that cutoff. So I was born in 95, and I think the Gen Z starts in 96. So, like, I'm literally the youngest millennial possible. I'm, like, literally 1 year away from being a Gen Z. And, I mean, when it's so close like that, it doesn't matter. Like, we're basically the same generation still.
Yeah, because we're all kind of... We're slightly there where we remember the 90s, but we weren't like fully cognizant really, you know, until probably like 99, 2000.
Right. Small Soldiers needs to be real. Bro, send in the Commando Elite. That's all I'm going to say. Send in the Gorgonites. Send in the Commando Elite.
They'd get the job done. That's all I'll say. Major Chip Hazard.
I thought those characters
be
were
running
so cool when I was a kid. I wanted those action figures.
If NECA did a Small Soldiers line,
I'd pick them up.
Game over.
Yeah.
Game over.
Bro, I want them. I think NECA would be the perfect like company to tackle.
Oh yeah.
Just
Especially
do, like Ultimate 7-inch versions.
Yeah. Especially
the
after
sculpts would look so good.
Yeah. They would do a fantastic job, and they'd have so many accessories, different pieces and stuff like that. Couple more member anniversaries here. We got Renoaz, who's been a member for 12 months.
Oh, I bet.
Hot as
even
hell.
More south than us.
Yep. Stay inside. It's Stay Inside Day. National Stay Inside Day. What's up, Eric? Member for 24 months. Thank you so much. We also got Troy here, who's been a member for 39 months. Thank you guys so much for being channel members.
And Livo, the stranger is coming. Yep.
Yeah.
He's definitely coming. And Zooboy, yes, I am. You already know I'm getting that.
That was suggested to me on Amazon a couple days ago, but I didn't pre-order it, but it looks cool.
Yeah.
Isn't it only a steelbook though?
It might
so.
be. That's like the new. I mean, steelbooks have been a thing, but that's like the new thing.
Right. Well, they're like
endless
back.
steelbooks.
It
Yeah.
feels like they're back, you know, because
I have
Right.
I have a love hate with steelbooks.
Yeah.
It's totally just dependent on what it is, because there's nothing like getting a new 4K Blu-ray with that nice fresh slipcover. You know,
Mhm.
you go
My
to your
man.
Walmart,
My
you
man.
go to your Walmart and you look for the ones with the slipcovers, but then
This is a man of culture.
Yeah.
right, but then like every now and then, like you'll see sometimes, yeah, like you said, like some things only get released on 4K. Like spoilers if we do recent pickups, but I picked up the Jurassic Park and World steelbooks because Dolby Vision
Yeah.
on Jurassic Park on the original trilogy now, so that's only a steelbook. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be picking the OT trilogy up reluctantly because I used to really like
I got World as
steelbooks,
well. I got them both.
Yeah, I just feel like steelbooks remind me of like child mentality of like it's tin, it's metal, it's a tin.
but honestly, for me, what kills it is they just get scratched really easily, especially if you put them on the shelf and you
Yeah.
take them in and out. They'll just get scratched as hell and back over time.
Right.
If you buy them online, if they get delivered to you, they might be dented to some
Right.
degree. Like
Exactly.
Oh, look,
frustrating.
we have some news.
Whoa.
Bro, we got some news. Look at that.
Little breaking news.
I mean, it's 2 days old, but I didn't see this.
Oh,
So, yeah, figure it out. Or Lazy Sunday is a Black Series show, no matter what you think, all right? Latest shipping data. We're over on Yakface's Instagram. Go follow. Latest shipping data shows new Black Series arriving in Canada.
whoa.
We got the new fan channel wave of Barriss, the Ronin, and the Jedi Temple Guard. And then we have the Jedi Survivor multi-pack, build-up pack. Arriving in Canada, what about us?
Yeah. I think we deserve it first.
I've pre-ordered like a lot of these through Amazon, and everything says September right now. So I don't know if some point those are gonna move up, because some of them previously said July, like the Ezra that's coming out. But
Yeah,
everything
what is-
kind of got pushed back.
Yeah, Big Bad says September. Bro, Jedi Temple Guard sold out? Wow.
Dang.
That's crazy.
Clone Wars. Clone Wars fans pulling up. What do you know?
But not the Jedi? Come on.
All slop compared to. I mean, I agree, Jonathan. Turgle
like-
about to be #1 figure of the year. He's gonna dethrone Ronin. Calling it now.
Clone Wars figures always kind of sell it every now and then. I feel like,
Yeah.
especially like back in the day. Not as much now, but it doesn't surprise me too much. But
Bro, did you guys see this? They have the International Archive of Obi-Wan for $18.99. It's kind of a good deal, honestly.
Yeah.
It's a good figure. If you don't want the 3-pack for whatever reason from GameStop.
Yeah, true. That's very random. Just the Obi-Wan?
Bro, Dash sold out? All right.
I think
EU
Dash is sold out on Amazon too.
Dang. EU fans pulling up.
Yikes. $40.
Oh, it won't be $40 for long.
Yep.
Well, maybe it'll be on Big Bad, but I'm pretty sure he's already hit like 20 on Amazon a couple times.
Yeah.
Turgle Peak. Yeah, Turgle's going to be the best figure of the year. Hands down. Or Scuba Stev.
I still haven't played that game yet. It's been on my shelf for like a year, but I did pre-order that because I love that guy. I love Turgle.
Yeah, Turgle's awesome in the game. He's a funny little guy.
I do plan to play it. Like I said, I've literally had it on my shelf for like over a year now.
Bro, join our Discord. We got Sebastian here. Got the new wave
Uh-oh.
early. Look at that.
Damn. Yeah, true. I saw Landspeeder Luke got the wave in as well.
He did I know everyone was kind of making fun of the Death Trooper for having a belly, but I don't really think it looks that. I think it looks fine.
Yeah, I'm noticing it more in the promo pics for sure. Like, I still see it. That he has more...
Yeah, he's just round. You know,
Yeah.
he's full.
Yeah.
He's filled out there.
He's big boned.
Yeah, there you go.
I love this figure.
Yeah, I got the new Ezra.
Thigh swivel.
Oh,
Let's go.
it's peak.
Lots
That
of
makes
paint.
it a good figure.
Lots
I
of
think he
paint.
looks cool.
Dude, that saber missing the silver is hella disappointing, though.
This is like their new
Man.
thing, I feel like. Kind of...
I feel like that's really killing it. That's It's like there's so much paint on the figure itself, and then the saber's just like gray.
Yeah, it's like that really dull plastic. Still looks good. That's kind of a big deal. Like, look at Marok's saber right here. It's like that silver chrome paint. That looks so much better than when they just cast it in the dull.
Why is Ezra's beard so glossy?
I mean,
he just oiled it. He just
I think it's not gonna look that glossy in person. Like,
true. Like, he has
there's a
his
light
lights
above
on.
it. You know.
Yeah.
Got Marin here, looking good.
Damn. James
Ooh.
Wade says, saw MoMA at FYE yesterday for $59. I hope you copped it. He's worth it.
It's crazy.
Bro,
Damn.
the sheath in the back, I love this. It's like
Yeah, that goes hard.
it's like a Chris
cool.
knife. That's sick.
It's like a G.I. Joe figure. She's got weapon storage.
Oh.
Yeah, and the blast effect, dude.
Right.
They killed it with Marin.
Bro, the Chewy.
Yeah, Chewie looks to be a Black Series masterpiece, straight up.
I was gonna say it's funny because I had him pre-ordered and I had canceled it because I was like, I'll pick him up at some point because I got the Figure Arts like last year, but I watched Lance Peter Luke's review and he kind of did like the size comparison and I was like, huh.
Right.
I guess I just got to get it.
I honestly think the head, best Chewbacca likeness of any 6-inch figure, smokes the SHF. And he can finally hold the bowcaster.
He just looks more fun to pose, I feel. Because my thing with Figure Arts, as much as I love them, like, you know, incredible to pose around and stuff, but usually once I get them in a pose, I don't really want to play with them much more. But like a Black Series like this, like I feel like I would just mess with it constantly.
Right.
Yeah. Well, they're, you know, a little bit more durable. I feel like they could, you know, take the moving of the joints constantly.
Bro, got the wash in Han's hair?
Han looks great, too.
Pretty good.
The likeness is, but it's good enough.
It's like good, but not. I don't. It's so weird. Like I can't place. Like he looks good, but
it looks like a really good cosplayer, like someone who almost looks a lot like Harrison Ford.
Someone walking around at Galaxy's Edge or something.
And we all have the SHF of this character's look.
Right.
But like for 25, I'm just gonna grab this. No issues.
Yeah.
For 25,
I'm picking it up as well. You could always use another Han Solo on the shelf, and I think maybe I'll switch. That's awesome that Corellian included the picture with the old gloved hands, because I think that might be the move. Is put the gloved hands on him for the other Han look. Bruh.
Join that Discord, bro. Join that Discord.
Premium brain rot for free.
Yep.
My bottom GIF. I don't know that we could show that on stream.
Hey, someone just joined. Look at that.
Hey, look at that.
Here, let me give you the roll.
Nice. Norberto picked up some super cheap Black Series at Ross. Which figures did you find?
Yeah, I went to Ross because I'm trying to find that K2SO. Because apparently the K2 from Andor has been showing up at Ross, $5.99.
That'd be a good pickup.
Yeah, I don't even have a K2 anymore because my head broke off of my 2016
Oh,
one.
that's right.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like that was never really talked about because everyone was kind of like, yeah, the Andor one's just a reissue. It is a lot better. I never owned the original one, but I remember hearing that it was so hard to pose around and stuff. But mine, the ankles are really tight on it because like I said, I bought this one. I never had the original.
Yeah, I
like it a lot.
One.
It also has more accurate paint apps because it doesn't have the yellow around the top of the legs.
Oh, that's right.
And that's it's more accurate, but it's just because there's less paint on the figure. So, bruh, not the artisan Wolverine. That thing looks so terrible.
Nice, Edwin. Nice.
Hell yeah, love to hear that.
Yeah, ever since Zoo pointed this out, I've been wanting the Andor specific one.
Same.
All right. I gotta X out of here before it gets too crazy.
Does Ross actually get a lot of Black Series and vintage collection stuff? I have a Ross here, but it's like 25 minutes away, so I've just never gone to it.
I feel like my local Ross never has figs.
I feel like maybe like last year it was very, or maybe like last year, a couple years, they were a lot more common, both TVC Retro and Black Series. But I haven't actually seen figures there in a while.
I see these crazy posts on social media, and I'm just like, damn, that's like a dream.
Right.
Most of the time, Ross is a wipe for me, so I don't even bother.
Oh yeah, I also wanted to point out that Zach made this really cool. Like Hasbro needed to do this with their like product shots, like just an all-encompassing, like, hey, this is everything it comes with. And even this is missing the pegs because there's no official shot of it.
Right.
But yeah, the set is gonna have pegs.
They gotta hire Zach, bro. They gotta put him on payroll.
Yeah, it's dope to see kind of, everything that's included in the set. Looks awesome.
Yeah. You know what I would be interested in checking out? Ollie's. I haven't been to Ollie's in a while.
Yeah,
Me either.
It's all because I haven't gone in a while either. I have one that's like literally like 10 minutes away from my house, but I feel like most of the times when I went last year, I kind of had everything that was there. But
yeah,
it's probably worth revisiting now because it's been like 5 or 6 months since I've been.
Right.
Yeah, same.
Oh, hey yo, Raylu Domrellum, £2. This donation endorses join the Discord. I mean it really is useful. And I mean, it's free. I don't get anything out of it. I don't plug it so much because we get like money from it or something. Like it's completely free. I don't get anything out of it. It honestly, it's just more work for us. Even though other people always do the link.
I was going to say.
But we
got a
have
wonderful
to like
team of
maintain it.
moderators.
Yeah. So I mean, like the in-stock alerts, if you just join for that alone, I would say it's still worth it. If you don't want to like participate in the community,
Right.
camaraderie and everything. Yeah, I'm like curious how far Ollie's. Like I thought it was a Midwest thing, but T-Mac said he has one.
Yep.
So
We've had one for a little while now. I don't remember exactly when it opened, but there was a point where I didn't know what it was. It had been, I had driven past it a bunch of times and I didn't know what the hell it was. And then when I heard y'all on stream at one point say like, "Oh, you got to go to your Ollie's," I went in and I was like, "Holy shit!" There was just like a wall of Black Series and Marvel Legends.
Hell yeah.
what the hell is this? I just want a map.
There was like several maps.
Oh. So it's like an Eastern thing, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe
So,
they're
wow,
slowly
it's like-
moving.
Dang.
Ollie's in the northeast.
Maybe they're slowly moving west.
Oh wow, look how. Oh shit, this is. Or wait, where are they? Oh, shit.
We're just looking at a map.
Oh, can I zoom? Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Nice, Nate. We don't have to get into the specifics of what town is what, but this one right here,
Uh-huh.
when I went to it, it was like pretty awesome. There's one here that's like, it's like kind of doable. I've had the idea to do a vlog of like, I mean, you know which one this one is.
Right.
This is like the typical one that we go to, and then I had this idea to like hit all three, like boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom, like do a vlog.
I recently got a new position at work, and so I've been driving a lot more, and I drive past that second Ollie's all the time now.
This
And I'm
one?
like, yes.
Oh,
And I'm like, really? I'm like, I gotta stop in. I just gotta take a peek.
yeah. I remember one time. I feel like I may have told this story on stream before, but I was delivering pizza for Pizza Hut in our town, but they sent me like 50 minutes away to get like 20-ounce beverages from a different Pizza Hut location.
Oh yeah, classic.
Crazy.
So when I was out there, like seriously, like 45 minutes away, I took my topper off and then I just went on a little fig hunt on the clock, and I went to Walgreens and I got the Clone Commander. That's actually how I got the Clone Commander Obi-Wan back when that came out.
Nice.
Went to Ollie's, you know.
That's dope.
That's a great story.
Yeah. I don't know how that Pizza Hut ran out of so much stuff. I remember I had to go to like a couple towns over just to get like some boxes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Marshalls and TJ Maxx. I really like those stores because like they actually have some like kind of good clothing, and sometimes you could find some nice shoes or something for the down low.
Yep.
But they just don't. It's weird because like Ross, TJ Maxx, and Marshalls, they're like, I feel like they're like related. You know,
very similar.
TJ Maxx and Marshalls are very, very similar. 'Cause
Yeah.
we have both of those too. We have literally they're on the same street. They're just like a couple miles away.
Right. So like, I'm surprised TJ Maxx and Marshalls don't lean into the figgies a little more like Ross does.
Right.
But Marshalls had the Mattel Creates exclusive diamond level like SDCC like Steve figure that I got one time.
So random.
Oh, dude, they're at every Ross I go to. You need to go to a Ross. It's the same like brand. Each store I go to has like 5. You need to.
What is it? What accessory thing?
It's like
Like a storage thing?
yeah, it's just very. It's a good one. I love it.
I actually need to get one of those too, because I have like a one that's kind of like an art bin type thing, but I want to get something that's a little bit like, I don't know, bigger, more organized.
Mm-hmm. Nice, Steven, nice. Alrighty, boys. I say we jump into the main topic of today's stream. I feel like this is about as good as I can get it. I'm at full screen here. Or no, then you can't see the...
Yeah.
Like right here. Put that down a little bit. There we go.
Yeah, I like that.
So, if I'm somehow missing one, chat, please let me know. I think this is everything. I think there's 16 individual Boba Fetts.
16
It's crazy.
Boba Fetts.
I mean, a lot of them are the same figure. It's just like a different release.
Right.
But, bro, you hid Bobcat. Bro, you
What?
trying to
Bruh.
artificially mess with our XP, bro?
Wow.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me go unban.
Zooey. Zooey. Okay.
Zoo.
You do have credit collection on there? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Nice. So many Boba Fetts.
I don't think you hit him. I don't see him on our community moderation thing.
Wait, Bobcat says he lost his XP? Is that true? Oh, Zooboy took care of it.
Oh, you unhit him? Alright.
Dude, did it go to the leaderboard real quick? Let's see. Did it really erase his?
It's crazy.
Bro, Zoo is artificially sabotaging. Oh my gosh.
Bro just nuked Bobcat's XP.
Bro, Monarch. Hold up. Let me play the sound bite.
lead. Gain
Bro.
the lead.
Now you gotta
Dude.
now you gotta ban Zoo and then bring him back immediately. You gotta
Yeah, honestly.
retribution.
Do it. Do it.
Dude. At least Monarch's happy.
Yeah, right? Monarch, where you at in the chat? You here?
Yeah, he's right here.
Oh,
Thanks, Zoo.
jeez. Alright, anyway.
Yeah, chat, look over the options real quick. Let us know if you think we're missing anything. I think that's everything. I think you got it.
Right, because, man, I mean, we said this at the beginning, but there's a lot more than I thought.
Yeah, and so many of them being on the same exact body is just like 10 of them are on the same body,
Right.
and that's crazy.
Yep, hang on.
Really, Hasbro?
Yeah, there you go.
Matt, thank you so much. Is this how I get first place? I'm coming in late, bro. I don't know how often it, like, refreshes.
Yeah. It's like periodic.
Right. I forgot to give you my hearts, boys.
Hard up.
Got a heart up.
Matt's also asking if you got the Stego today, Justin.
That came out today?
Stego did drop on Target this morning.
Ah, Shizen, Numer Cuffin. All right.
Live buy it right now, bro.
Well, if maybe it's at... Oh, it's only $42.99?
Based?
I hate pre-ordering from Target.
Oh! Oh! Do the pickup! Do the pickup!
Here, let me... This isn't my real... This is not my real one. It's where I used to live, so don't come kill me. You don't know which one is mine. Man, they're flying off the shelves. It's probably another one where it's like... There's...
You might as well try it, because the worst case scenario is they just cancel it. There's no penalty to do the pickup order.
Okay. Well, let me remove my screen.
Do it.
Do it. Protect your purchase. Decline coverage. I don't care about that. Oh my gosh. Wait. I could sign in with Lucy's thing.
That does happen a lot at my Target. If I'll do like a pickup and sometimes they'll have like one of my items and not both, and I'm like, man, how do these stores just not know what they have? I know
Right.
it's just like an online stock error, but like,
Yeah. I never get bent out of shape about it.
yeah,
I'm just like, I just try it, because like, worst case scenario, they just tell you it's...
that's
they
what
just
happened to
cancel
me
it.
with a lot of those. What was it? The season 2 Bad Batch figures. Like,
Mm.
it said my Walmart's had them, and I put in an order, and like then just none of them ended up having them. And I was like,
Perfect.
this is so frustrating.
Yeah, they always ask you at Target if you want to buy a protection plan for your action figure.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I'm good. Yeah, action figure insurance. It's crazy. Uh-oh, Matt's coming in with a live development for you, Justin.
Oh, that's sick.
They're doing the buck.
I'm going to buy that because I did some toy photography the other day, but it was so hot that I only took like 2 photos of the Spino. Like I had my backpack, I had all my Jurassic Park 3 dinosaurs. I was like, I'm going to go, because I have like a field and then sort of the edge of like a wooded area, foresty thing right behind my place. I was like, I bet there's some cool like photo opportunities for Hammond Collection. And I went out there and I just started sweating. And I took like 2 photos.
There you go, Tangy,
Yep.
sir. Welcome to the struggle, brother.
I think the 2 or 3 shots I got are really cool though. I was going to put them on Instagram. So I'll do that after the stream.
Zoo is saying to check out Collect Jurassic's Twitter. There's a leaked image of the buck, and it
All
comes
right.
with something that's hilarious.
All right.
Yeah,
all
let's
right.
let's derail a little
Don't
bit.
judge my Twitter if it's a little political. All right, thank you.
Oh, look, there you go. You got discussing film. There you
Yep.
go. Everything's fine.
I saw that
Movies.
film.
Collect Jurassic.
I saw that movie. I thought it was very good. It's very sad that no one's going to see it.
Nice.
Oh.
Man, these figures are so cool, but it's just not another thing I want to collect. But I do really admire them.
See, this is what we need to fight the Spino. Like, we need the more green one compared to the Rex from the original film.
Look at
True.
that tongue.
Right, look at the paint apps on the tongue.
He does look good.
Yeah,
And the jowls or whatever that is.
Oh, that's right. This was their crowdfund thing. So,
Uh-huh. Right.
hold the line. They'll release the Rancor one day. It's possible. Mattel does
There's
it.
still hope.
Yep. Thanks for the $2, Matt. No worries.
You gotta kick me off the show, bro. I was one of those people years ago that didn't back it because I was dumb.
Sorry,
I
Tyler.
mean, not backing it is fine. I think
No.
campaigning against it
I was
is
a
another
different
thing.
collector back then, though. Not even that. I thought it was cool.
Wait.
I think I wasn't as informed, you know?
What's up?
Scroll back from the post and then scroll down. Like, go back to Collect Jurassic's. Yeah. Zooey said keep scrolling.
To this picture?
I don't know what picture.
This what you're talking about, Zoo? It must be. It must be.
Gotta be.
You gotta get those Crocs.
Yeah, get those Crocs. So does it come with the banner or what?
I think
What's-
that's just like...
What's the accessory? Yes, it's the meme with the T-Rex in it.
What meme? This? Alright, Zoo. Zoo's out.
I'm lost in the sauce.
Zoo's out.
I'm lost in the sauce on this
Zoo,
one.
you're out.
All right.
Oh, can you log into your Target thing for me? On this website here? Hang on, let me stop sharing my screen. There we go.
Matt says the human figure is the dude inflatable T-Rex costume.
Oh, so that's a figure too.
Trying to buy something for store pickup.
Could I? Bro, the inflatable T-Rex comes with the buck.
I was spot on.
Oh. Okay, that's cool. Which Boba Fett is that? It's the T-Rex Boba Fett. Yeah, Lucy's like the IT department right now, logging in. Get your stego. Worst case scenario, they just cancel it, bro. Best case scenario, you got to go pick it up after the stream. Thanks, Zoo.
Incorrect password.
Uh-oh.
Bro, she's put on the spot. We're not gonna... How do you not know your password? We use it all the time.
You don't have to input a password when you go to the app.
He's not getting this.
That's
figure.
true. It just has you put in
It's
your
a
phone
wrap.
number.
He's about to get cooked. I'm actually going to snipe the order real quick out from under him.
I mean...
I'm logged in.
Yeah, I'm logged in on the Target app. It's 2 clicks from me, brother. No, I got my Spino, so I'm good. I got my
I gotta go pick
T-Rex,
up
I got
the,
my Spino.
I gotta
can
go
do
get
it.
the range trooper.
I can do it.
I know my Target still have them.
You know those will go on sale. You could get it. You
yeah.
can get that for like $14 in like 2 weeks, probably.
That's the hope.
I'll just order... Oh, it's already in my cart.
There you go. Pick up, pick up,
Why don't you just
pick
buy it?
up.
Well, because someone might buy it. Someone might buy it in the 2 hours.
Not on my phone.
Yeah, do that, and I'll pay you. Since you're already logged in.
Lucy's
Doesn't
buying
remember
him
her password.
Lucy's buying him a dino.
Yeah, my sugar mommy buying me a dino.
Dude, live on stream sugar mommy. Damn.
Bro, wifey
That's what I
pissed.
was about to say. Yeah.
Wifey's so
Oh, do I need to
pissed.
see what it's called?
I had to hide my package.
Man, where am I gonna put that?
That comes later.
That
Yeah, you
comes
don't worry
later.
about that.
I see a bottom
see
shelf with a stupid Lego helmet on it that can be thrown
Can
in the
I-
garbage.
Yeah,
I
take
might
that
have to
apart.
remove it from my cart.
Throw it out.
Stego can go right down there.
Yeah, pick up. Yep.
Damn Depo baby and sugar baby. Dude, look at that.
I have to go to Target before I go to your mom's. So.
Oh, you have to go to Target before we go to my mom's? How convenient, bro. How convenient, bro.
Like, give me my money.
Nah, your treat, right?
No.
Oh, wifey is pissed.
Bro, the stream... What a goated live chat. It's just sticking with us for this wild, random tangent.
Right.
It might get canceled, because sometimes they just... Whenever you order something for in-store pickup, it just gets canceled.
Yep.
Alright, well, you need to put your card in because.
Oh my god. Can you give me my wallet as well?
Phil Bob says make Kiwi buy the Stego.
I mean... She doesn't even pay rent, bro. I have to pay an extra $25 per month for her. And she doesn't even pay it. I gotta pay it.
Pay rent?
No, Kiwi.
Damn, Stargazers. He's lighting you up, Justin. How are you a toy influencer and you're this unprepared?
Because I don't like... I fun fact, Stargazer, I've never pre-ordered off Target, so I never, like, made an account.
Amateur
Right.
hour.
When will
It's
Lucy be a
valid. It
guest?
does suck kind of pre-ordering from there, to be honest.
I mean, it does. The phantom charges get very annoying.
Right.
Can you pay through PayPal and that not happen, or do you just have to?
I think you can, but doesn't PayPal take the money immediately?
Yes,
Oh,
I think so.
okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, so you're kind of like,
Right.
if you don't want to pay for it right now, you know?
I just stopped pre-ordering from them because so often I would do that,
Is this the right store?
and then the day it comes out, there'll be like 5 of the
Yeah.
figures. So it's like,
Yeah. True. It's usually... The only time we've even had a little bit of trouble was the Spinosaurus recently. Everything else is always a cakewalk. Dude,
All right.
Bobcat's not getting XP.
Okay, it's processing, guys. It's processing.
Dude, I think it's going to go through. You're going to get it, bro. You're going to
That
get
would just be convenient because the line is super like difficult. Like, if you don't go there on a consistent basis, you can very easily miss it.
Right.
All right.
Dude, pull up the leaderboard real quick.
Oh, snap. Okay. Sorry to bother you.
Damn.
She was trying on her wedding dress, bro.
You
And
guys
I'm
are getting married?
She's trying on her wedding dress, and I'm yelling for a dinosaur action figure toy.
Yep. I mean, my dino!
I mean, yeah, she needs to take it to like a tailor place or whatever to get it customized a little bit more.
Damn.
Yeah, I think when Zoo hit you, it just completely booted you off of here in totality. So it's all Zoo Boy's fault.
I think now Bobcat and Zooboy have to fight on stream.
I don't know, Bobcat. Maybe if you send a few like $100 super chats, it'll
Yeah,
boost
try
you
that.
back.
Try that.
I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
they'll kick the money back to you, bro.
Yeah. You'll
Don't
be
worry
paid
about
an
it.
exposure on the leaderboard.
Yeah. All right.
So
Apologies to the chat.
so let's get back on track. We're gonna rank every Star Wars Black Series Boba Fett.
And the way like tier list work, the logic could be you could do whatever mental gymnastics you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
It could be packaging, it could be context in which it was released, like bad vibe, bad juju, who cares? Like whatever you're feeling
Yep.
can be used as justification.
I like it.
For example, our first one here, which these are all just in random order, is Archive Boba Fett. But I'll be honest, at the time, this was like a godsend. It was like so hype to finally be able to get a Boba Fett, like T-Mac was saying earlier. Like back in like the 2014-15 days, there was consistently like 3 Orange Line figures that were over $100, and that is Darth Maul, Anakin, and Boba Fett. These were like, those 3 were impossible to get.
Troy,
Hey!
thanks for the $5. Pay to play XP. Love it.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, if you didn't have the orange line, it's like this was everybody's first, you know.
Yep. Yeah, it was awesome to finally get Boba Fett. So I'd be down for. I feel
Like
like
maybe middle of the road?
like B.
Yeah. Because you guys are about to think I'm nuts, like I'm losing my mind.
Mm-hmm.
But I think, with the exception of the A-frame, it has like kind of decent visual look to it.
I think it looks
Yeah.
good. I think it looks pretty good.
I
Like,
definitely.
let's pull it up. Like, the A-frame sucks, right? Like, I
Yeah.
hate how
The legs
like-
are just permanently
that just sucks.
booty.
And the articulation is horrible, but like, I don't know, it kind of has like a.
I don't think this figure is bad visually.
No.
It's just the articulation and the A-frame legs that make it such a travesty. So I totally think B is fair. It's a good place to put it.
Yeah. Now we have the Orange Line one, which is the exact same figure, but I guess it comes down to like context of the release.
Was there a 40th anniversary?
Yes,
ESB
I
Boba?
got it. I got it right here.
Oh, okay.
It's the ESB one right here.
All right.
It's the same card art as the Kenner SDCC one,
I
but
see.
the deco.
Oh, duh. I have it right there. It's literally... Hey! It's on my wall.
Ayo.
I got so many figs, I don't even remember which ones I own.
Right. What's up, Steven?
So orange line, same B, because
Yeah.
it's practically the same, but it also now it has peak orange line packaging.
But I feel like the archive just like saved the day, so I'm gonna like give it the edge and put that in
Yeah.
front of it.
Yeah,
Even
I'm
though I
down.
guess you're right, like orange line packaging is better than archive.
yeah. But I do agree with your logic on that though, because it was very hype getting that archive figure.
And this, it kind of gets cropped, but this is the SDCC Han and Carbonite inclusion, which is like that was like a grail for the longest time before they released the Han single pack of that.
I feel like we could go one up and go A simply with the inclusion of Han and Carbonite.
What year did that come out?
That was like one of the first ones. That was like 2013.
Because there was a point in time I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah, one is.
Oh my god. There we go. Nope.
Nope, not that one. Rip.
Shit.
Because I assumed that had come out before they re-released the Han and Carbonite.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I don't even have that Han and Carbonite. It's like one of the figures I know, it's one of the figures I didn't buy in 2020 when all those came out, and I just never bought it. I don't know.
Here it is.
Yep, 2013.
It came in this like really nice like. I mean, this is kind of cool.
Yeah,
Like the green line, yeah.
yeah. At this point, if I could get this set for pretty cheap, I would probably just get it for the visual, for the
Yeah.
historical aspect
And just
as
keep
well.
it in box.
Yeah. Just wouldn't, because I love that it has the blaster descriptions and like the jetpack description.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah, that's always been a really cool detail where I've always been like, if I could get it for not crazy expensive, I'd just pick it up for that, just for that.
Yeah. I agree. So would you say A, or would you just put it in front?
I'm saying A,
I think that's an A, yeah.
All right.
I agree with that.
because Han and Carbonite, while it is just a block of plastic, it's a great block of plastic.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should get Han and Carb. I wonder. It's probably super expensive.
I bet it's like 40 bucks on eBay, if
Yeah,
I
I-
had to guess.
I think he's between 30 and 40.
35.
It's,
Yeah.
not bad. I feel like I'd pay that much to get because it's like iconic.
Because you're paying for the visual representation, you know?
Right.
You got your Jabba, you put them on the side, you know?
Man,
Like,
remember when it was only $14.99?
Oh
It was a
my.
$14.99er.
I don't know why I didn't buy it. I think I probably didn't buy it because I bought all the other 40th Empire figures. So that was the one I was like, I'll get it later.
And it was a little hard to get at first. It sold out on like its initial run and then came back.
Yeah, and those COVID years were kind of funky. Like I just didn't buy everything that I wanted, you know? I was a lot more selective.
Tengi got him from Cough Cough. Sick.
Nice.
Because it comes
Yeah.
with like a little stand too, right? Where you can have him like levitating. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
All right, let me go grab him. Let me go
Yeah.
grab him. I'm gonna
Yeah.
inspire T-Mac.
Yeah. We're gonna draw you in
You're gonna give me the itch?
to the $35 eBay listing.
I would happily pay that. That's nothing.
For OT.
Yeah.
Sky's the limit for OT, but
Yeah,
just
so
not
can
only
have
does it
him-
work to prop it up like that,
you
you
could
could
also,
also like
Yeah,
he's
I like
floating
that.
into
It's
the.
really cool.
Yeah,
I mean, I know it's just a hunk of plastic. It's not an actual figure, but like,
it's a great hunk of plastic. They should have put Han inside of it like the Power of the Force version.
And you pop it open.
Yeah,
It comes
and it's
out.
just comically large because
He
it
steps
has to
out.
fit a figure in there.
Yeah, that's really cool. I mean, 35 is not bad. The funny thing is, like, once I started buying, like, figure arts and Mafex all the time, some of those, like, harder to see Black Series, if I see them for that price, I'm like, it's fine. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
bro,
not-
interesting. It says 2013 on it, even though this was the re-release. Probably because it's
Wow.
like, did they want to recast? Did they like want to make a new mold just to update
Right.
like the number on
right,
it?
because the back would technically be, like, the mold of it as well.
Yeah, not Obi-Wan spitting. Where's the lights and sound effects? Really, Hasbro?
Bro, there's a green light right here, bro.
No, it's got to light up.
The
Yeah.
funny thing is, I'm not one of those person that wants lights or sound effects, but that would maybe be a piece that would be cool to have lights, just because it is just a hunk of plastic.
And then you press one of the buttons and he goes,
Yeah. He means a lot to me. And it's the OG voice actor.
no, it'd be an intern, so he's no good to me dead.
Yep.
It's no good to me, Dad.
Alrighty, boys.
Ooh, yes. Straight to D. Fuck that stupid figure.
You know what's funny? I have that figure,
Oh,
and I bought it when it came out, and I've never opened it. And I
This
don't
shit
think I ever
peak.
will. I'm either gonna sell it or hang it up eventually, I think.
Justin, you had this, right?
I did. I think I sold it to 212 Hunter.
Dang. I had it as well, and
Holy shit.
Same thing, Tyler. I kept it in box for so long, and it was just sitting on my wall. And then eventually I went through I need to get rid of all this
Yeah.
carbonized crap phase. And so I sold it.
It's just in a box in my closet, and I've just never touched it because at some point, when I bought it, I was like, I'll hang it up at some point, and then I just never did. And now I'm kind of like, should I just sell this? Because I don't really care about carbonized in any way. But
It's so crazy to think back to this time in the Black Series of like actually spending money on these stupid ass carbonized repaints.
'Cause-
They're so dumb. It's like so funny how desperate we were for just like new figure. I want new figure.
I
Yeah.
think at this point, though, this was more novel. Because you look at this and you think, like, okay, if they do carbonize, they'll do it with figures that it makes sense to do it on. But then you fast forward and we have, like, Ned B and Ahsoka and things like that, and it's like,
Yeah.
that's not it.
You're right, Nate, because when Carbonized first came out, we thought it was like cool. We're like
Yeah.
when it was like Mando, and I think the box kind of looks neat, like with the
Yeah.
green and yellow.
Yeah, it's like a shiny box.
And
So
the
ooh,
40th,
shiny.
the 40th logo at the top is cool, so.
Bro, I'll be honest. I almost regret selling my Carbonized to Hunter. I sold him Boba, First Order Jet Trooper. What are the other two early one? Mando.
Mando.
And what's like an early one? It wasn't Second Sister. It wasn't Sith Trooper.
Stormtrooper?
Yes, the Stormtrooper.
So you got rid of Stormtrooper?
Yep.
I
Is it the
do.
silver one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do still have Stormtrooper because I just picture it as it's just a random silver Stormtrooper.
I there's a part of me that kind of regrets selling those because I think the boxes and putting them on the wall is like kind of a neat display, even though it's like super gimmicky.
Yeah, the Boba and the Mando are the only two that I have.
Carbonized Mando. Yeah, that nice. And I still have my carbonized Mando because that was a great collecting memory.
Right.
Can't-
Because that was like what? It was a Target exclusive on Force Friday, right?
Yep. And Justin and I hunted that together. We vlogged that trip. It was a great experience because there was so many collectors out front, and we were like, shit, we're screwed. These guys are gonna pick everything clean before we get to it. But then they were all Funko Slop collectors, so they all pivoted to the electronics, and Justin and I were running to the toy aisle.
Yep.
I never found that carbonized Mando in person. I got it at a convention years later, I think, for like 20 or $25. But I did get the I remember because the Disney store had the white packaging figures, and I got the Rey and Kylo. And I remember the Disney store that I went to had the white box Mando, but he had like a big scuff on his helmet, and I was just like, I'm not doing it.
Alex Poland, thank you so much,
We
man.
would be honored if you would
Great
join
way
us.
to support the channel.
Except for they
Really
hit us with
appreciate you.
this, motherfucker.
Well, I'll take your $1 or $5 for this month. So thank you. So I still think Carbonized is slop, but I want to say C because I think there's going to be some things in here that's worse.
I just
Okay.
think there's novelty to the early ones and the helmeted type characters. Like,
Right.
I think that like
That's
again,
fair.
when you do things like Ned B and Ahsoka, it's like they shouldn't do that. But with a Boba Fett or a Din, it's like I get that. It's a cool
Yeah.
little collector wall piece.
All right, so how about the droids repaint? How do you guys feel about that?
I was so excited for this fucking figure.
I have it. I've never opened it.
Ooh.
I don't have any attachments to the droids Boba Fett. I've never seen droids, but it is a very appealing paint scheme.
I bought 2.
It's
So
visually there's just something about that baby blue where I'm just
Yeah.
like I love the way it looks. So I don't know. I feel like it could be B tier easy, just based on I just love the visual.
Would you put it like in the front or
No, it would definitely be behind Canon Boba.
Okay. Because like it makes sense as a repaint, and it's actually from something. And
Never seen Holiday Special, bro. Sorry.
Yeah, true. It is from the holiday special as well. Found that out when I watched it drunk on M&F, which was a lot of fun. And I like, yeah, it's a repaint, but it's at least it's from something, so that makes it better than carbonized for
Right.
sure.
yeah.
All right, so this is the SDCC disguise one. Let's see if I can find it.
I couldn't get
I
this
feel
figure.
I feel like I'm such a Boba Fett shill right now because I'm about to just tell you guys that I also really like this figure. It's kind of inaccurate. I wish there would have been a little bit difference between like maybe a matte Under Armour and then the armor is actually really shiny. You could tell on the package the armor is super reflective when he has the black paint on it. I wish they would have done that a little bit better because the whole figure is just super glossy. But damn it, it's a cool scene from the comic book. He literally just paints his armor black so no one will recognize him, and you're just like, what? But
Because he's a Mando, bro. He could be any Mando.
yeah.
How
but-
much did this retail for when it went up?
I want to say it was fairly expensive. I want to say it was like a 27, 28 or something like that because it was exclusive.
Because I'm with you, Nate. There was a point in time, like 5 years ago, where I was like, I'm buying every Boba Fett. I don't care what it is.
Yeah,
But this is one of those ones like it went up, and I just kind of missed out on it. But I do.
$27.99.
I've always thought about picking it up. I've never even read the comic, but it is kind of cool.
the comic is your pretty typical. Just makes Boba Fett super badass. He's kicking all sorts of ass, everything like that. So it was fun, and paints his armor black and then says his name is Django. Exactly. Who you fooling, bro? Who you fooling? But yeah.
Dude.
I dig the all black Boba Fett. It's still one that's on my shelf. I love the spear accessory too that he comes with. So
Yeah, like this like axe thing or whatever is cool.
yeah,
It's cool.
It totally sells the figure. That accessory alone sells the figure.
I mean, if you wanna, where are you thinking, bro?
Be in front of Droids Boba.
Oh, all right. I thought you were gonna say A.
Nah, because the next one I think is
Okay, so
all right. Hear me out.
you go ahead. You go.
Hear me out. This was my first Black Series figure. Was prototype Blue Line Boba Fett. I specifically feel a very, very strong sense of nostalgia for this figure. But you guys can spit too. You guys can talk too.
Yeah, T-Mac, what do you think about this one?
I never got the original. I got the Galaxy packaging one. and
Okay.
I did a similar thing that I did with the droids one, where I bought 2, and then a few months later I was like, why did I do that? And then I sold the second one. But I still have the first one. I mean, I don't know. It's cool. I remember when I was younger thinking like, oh, the prototype Boba is so cool, and now I'm like a little bit more soft on it. But at the time, like I did think it was really, really cool.
I think I agree with Nate. I like this one because I like behind the scenes type stuff, like history of Star Wars. Like, it's not carbonized, it's not credit collection. It kind of reminds me of the Revenge of the Jedi Darth Vader they did. I like that because it's like historical behind the scenes type stuff.
Right.
Granted, I do not know where to put this figure on my shelf.
That's what I was gonna say. Like that's like my angle where it's like I still think it's really cool, but it's a figure that I've had in a box for a while because I'm like I don't really have a place for it, but I do like taking it out every now and then and just kind of messing with it.
Yeah, I still have my Mando display at this point with like just all my Mandalorians together, and so he's just chilling in there. I think it would have been really cool if they would have went one step further because the actual prototype armor, he has like a Star Wars beach towel for the cape. And it would have been
Okay.
really cool if they would have taken it one step further to make it super accurate. But for me, this is A tier because it was my first Black Series figure, super nostalgic. I think it's just...
But can we
a
put
great
this
piece.
in front of actual canon Boba?
I mean, that's why I'm saying you guys can spit. I'm not...
Well, at least
it's not
at
all
least-
about me.
At least there would still be a canon Boba ahead of it, you know, like so.
True.
Yeah.
True.
It's kind of like making the A tier just equal with like you have your canon one and then you have your repaint that's from
Alright.
something cool.
All right. Now hear
Plus,
me out.
plus it's your list. Just take into effect your bias. You know, who gives a shit?
True.
Spit.
So, hear me out on this one. Yes, it's the exact same figure, but this came out in a time where we had a new Boba Fett body, and I just think the idea of repacking this in Galaxy packaging is so cheap that I actually think it's like... I think this is worse than carbonized.
I could definitely agree because they could have gotten me on a double dip for an all white Return of the Jedi
Exactly.
body Boba, or obviously with the tweaks to make it more Empire, but
I do like the blue packaging though.
it does look nice. I do like blue Galaxy packaging. We didn't get too many Empire figures in Galaxy line either.
We have too much Galaxy packaging that's orange, red, and yellow. Why is there not more colors like I know those what's it called? The Visions, the Ronin is going to be blue again because it's supposed to be for animation, but it's like why don't they diversify some of those for the people that do collect like inbox?
Yeah. Would you guys agree with the context of just doing a straight re-release puts it down?
Yeah,
Yep.
I think so.
Because, like, bit of fun trivia. I don't know if this is the only instance, but it's a very, very rare instance where a retailer exclusive gets a re-release years down the road, and it's a different retailer exclusive. It's just like, it was an exclusive again, but to a different retailer. And I can't think of anything else that did that. I'm not going to say this was the only one.
The prototype re-release was exclusive. Who was it exclusive to? I don't even remember.
It was Amazon. So it went from
okay.
Walgreens to Amazon.
Yep. OG Walgreens exclusive, baby.
That's crazy.
All right, S tier. Might as well put the other one up there too, bro. S tier. Come on.
I mean,
Who we kidding?
Yeah.
let's...
These were
Let's
easy
look.
to get too. I remember for years my Walmart had them in stock. Like there was
Yeah.
always like one or two on the shelf.
Which was great because I think when they first revealed this figure, everyone had that fear of like, there's no
CG.
Look
like
at that render.
Yeah.
the render makes it look even better. But obviously, we know there was some issues with this Boba Fett when you get him out of the package.
The helmet,
That-
right?
Yep, that
Yep.
is why I put the 40th carded release in front of the Galaxy packaging. So the Galaxy packaging one came first, and oddly enough, when they revealed it, every single promo image was a render.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason for that is the Galaxy packaging tray smushed the helmet. So
Yep.
every single release of this had an incredibly like caved in smushed helmet.
Mm-hmm.
And Hasbro, now I'm just theorizing here, they didn't feel comfortable taking photos of the actual figure because it affected every single run of that figure. So every single shot is fake. None of these are real.
Womp,
Yeah,
womp.
I mean, look how much more matte it looks too, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like I want to look at like the Matt Bryant,
Yeah. Matt
because
Bryant.
I think he had a very good like comparison image.
Yeah, the only
Boba
thing I didn't
Fett.
really like about this figure is that the legs are just very, very shiny, I feel. And
Yeah.
plasticky looking. But other than that, like once you fix the helmet, just heat it up for like 30 seconds, like you're good.
Yeah, they should have given
Here it
him
is.
just a little bit of a wash.
Yeah.
I feel like that would have just totally elevated the figure.
Because the legs are worse on the old Boba Fett, but the colors look a little bit better because it's just not as shiny.
Yep.
Here we go.
Good grief.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you, Matt
rough.
Bryant.
That's rough.
Yeah, this is his before and after.
That helmet is smushed.
Yep.
Yeah, I have it right in front of me. You know, it
Yeah.
looks good once you.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
once
just
you
gotta
apply the
put-
heat.
Yeah. And just press it.
Yep. And
Sheesh.
yeah, so honestly, shame on Hasbro because I
Right.
feel like just doing CG renders. This is the only time. It's like, oh, give them the benefit of the doubt, but like this is conveniently the
Yeah.
only time they've ever done this.
Right. They never, ever had promo pictures. Almost every figure, like you see a render and then eventually you see the real figure and then it comes out. But I remember when we were making content when that figure was coming out and we were like, we're going to see the real figure any day now.
Right.
Dude, bro is so rendered. He looks like he's like in Attack of the Clones or something. Like, in the
Dude,
background.
seriously. So that is why I'm putting the 40th release ahead of Galaxy because
Well, and the retro packaging is just...
yeah.
Yeah, it was specifically the 40th were at my Walmart for like years. Like I think I remember seeing one last year, like randomly.
And I remember everyone just saw this image and thought that it wasn't coming with all the accessories, but
Yep.
it does come with all the accessories. Comes with the blast effects for the jetpack. It comes with his flame effect, his horrible grapple hook.
I got mine right here. Whoa.
Look at that. Wonderful articulation. This is on the Death Watch Mando body. Or maybe the Death Watch Mando body is on the Boba Fett body. I can't remember which one came first. Or it
I
had...
think-
Or no.
I think Boba was first.
Yeah.
I think Boba was first because that would have been what 2020. The Death Watch Mando was probably 21 or 2. I feel.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Slop grapple.
The
it's,
slop grapple.
It's funny that Deluxe Boba simultaneously comes with some of the best Black Series accessories and also some of the worst.
Yeah, I put that in a drawer. I never touched that grapple accessory
The
again.
string is so bad.
An LMC, yeah. I mean, it's a deluxe figure, so at the time it was $29.99. Those original deluxe figures, I was thinking like, oh my gosh, we're in for like treats. Like we got that really cool Jar Jar Binks release. We got this Boba Fett. I was like, this is going to be a sick line. Like I love the deluxe line.
I was so excited for that Jar Jar. Like so excited.
Oh yeah. Oh, we'll get there, bro. And this was 100% worth every penny. I mean, $29.99.
Yep.
It's on
Easy.
It's competing with the import, like, you know, the Mayfex Bobas. I mean, it comes with more accessories than the Mayfex Bobas.
I've always
Yep.
loved the pouch on him. Like, I love that you can kind of move it around and everything. Just,
Yeah.
it's just, I don't know. It's pleasing to mess around with.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh, wild card. I'm about to make a hot take. Oh, I thought this was about the figures. I'd rather watch the full Star Wars Holiday Special than watch Andor. All right, good night.
Wrong channel for that hot take.
Yeah.
Wrong channel for that one, Chief.
Go back to your theory, bro. Go back.
All right. So what do we got next?
This is San Diego
Uh-oh.
Comic-Con,
I wish
highly
I
sought
I wish I
after.
had this.
Yeah.
It is one of the few Boba Fetts I do not have. Actually, I think it might be the only Boba
Look at
Fett I
that!
don't
Look at
have.
the holographic card, bro.
It's
shiny!
shiny. It's hollow.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah.
There we go.
I'd probably cop if I could get it for a decent price, but I would not pay. Look at that dot matrix weathering.
I like how Amazon is using the toyark.com images to promote it.
Perfect. I bet they licensed those images as well.
Toyark, I promise. I didn't know. But yeah, you guys are right. This card back is holographic. I mean, it's Kenner, so Kenner.
Kenner. Yep.
So
You see so many S tier.
honestly, I think I agree. I can't put them in front of the deluxe ones, but I think as far as repaints, that's probably the best repaint you could do.
Yeah, it's iconic. S tier.
Yeah. It just looks really good.
Holographic. Dude,
Yep.
look, we said we were going to have a lot of D tier, and there's nothing in D tier yet. Except for these next 3 figures.
Oh, we got a D tier right here, but it's the last one. All right, so Throne Room Boba Fett. This figure was deluxe, but it didn't come with any deluxe accessories.
Yep. This was the Boba tax.
This is when Hasbro started really stretching the definition of deluxe.
Take his helmet off. It's deluxe. See, he's got another accessory.
Yeah, let's...
It's so disappointing because I'm someone that I think the Book of Boba Fett's a lot of fun, but I just don't really like these figures. They just don't.
Yeah.
That face.
Why is it brown, dude?
And also, like the ankles and the feet just don't really move that well. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like I've really soured on the figure.
Well, especially because the
Look at
SHF
bent
is
rangefinder. It's like curving.
Yeah, it's the rangefinder's bent in the promo images. Good stuff. Good stuff.
I was so excited for this figure too, and then me being dumb, I realized later, I'm like, oh, this technically isn't even the Book of Boba Fett
right.
look, right?
It's season 2 of Mando.
Yep.
So you
Just-
gotta get the figure arts with the throne, which I don't have.
Or hold up, until someone points out, Justin, there's a flashback where there's like one frame where he's wearing this outfit. Yeah.
I don't like this face sculpt. Like, it's not even that it doesn't look like him. It just, I don't know.
I wouldn't put this anything higher than C. I'll say that.
Yeah.
I also
with
think
you.
the knees are incredibly weird too.
I do like the pistol that it comes with though. It's pretty cool. But
True.
I don't know.
it just should have been better.
Yep.
All right. So how about Tython Boba Fett?
That's a stinker.
I just hate it because it's like, this isn't freaking Boba Fett, man.
Yeah, it's just I don't know.
The hood.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Think-
I conceptually like this figure. I think it just has so many accessories that it like, not that that's a bad thing, but it's like, you know, you gotta get him posed with the gun. You gotta put the thing on his back. It's like you're really fiddling with it to get it in a really good pose.
Yeah, you're not wrong about that.
But and the soft goods don't make it easy either, you know. So
Yeah.
because I don't know. Like, I have this figure on my shelf, but
Damn. How dare you?
Average Dune figure.
like that's a good pose right there. That looks good.
This?
The one when he's like aiming the gun.
Oh, right here.
Yeah, like I think that looks cool. But
I do like his costume under the cloak too, but yeah, I don't know. It is kind of nice as a nice concept. It's like Tusken Raider Boba, kind of gives
Yeah.
me a little like Mythos Obi-Wan kind of vibes, but
All right.
that's the thing. Like again, I like this show, but it's just when I got these figures, I'm like, I don't know what to do with some of these. Like, I don't know.
I still have this Boba on the shelf, whereas I don't
too.
have the other two from Book of
Oh.
Boba Fett on the shelf.
Same.
It's got thigh swivel.
Appreciate the super chat, bro. Thank you.
How about High C?
You could just put it next to the other one, really. You know.
I'm going to say it's better than that, though.
It is better than that.
I think it's better than Prototype.
Yeah. Put it high C. Put it high C.
All right, yeah. Okay, so how about Tython, which this one is arguably worse?
So this one is supposed to be when he first puts the armor back on and kills
Yeah,
all the stormtroopers.
this
right?
is like the Mando Season 2 fight scene look.
right.
Or wait,
So
is this
this-
better? This is better.
This is accurate to like.
I think this one is better than the throne room or re-armored version of Boba Fett.
And this was like a Walmart exclusive, wasn't it?
It was. But it does have some inaccuracies, like the shoulder pads
Yeah, I was
are
just about to say
inaccurate.
there's like something about that.
Because the shoulder pads are supposed to be on top of the armor. They're not supposed to be tucked into the armor. And this figure released way later, so they definitely had time to make it accurate, but they chose to just take the easy way out and make it a repaint.
I've always felt like with these Boba Fett's too, the way that they have like the wiring on the elbow, it's kind of. I'm always so scared to pose them around because I don't want to.
Oh, definitely.
I don't want to snap it out. That happened to my
Yeah.
my Boba Fett Cobb Vanth. Like it just snapped right off when I posed it,
Dang.
and I was like, great. Now, luckily that's a cheap figure, so it doesn't really matter. But
Now, keep in mind, this is also deluxe.
Uh-oh. Here comes Zoo. It's too scene specific. Put that on the Zoo bingo card.
Yeah, but Zoo, that's from a moment where he's actually badass. Like, they made him, like, so badass in Mando.
That's why I also think it helps me enjoy this figure more, because that scene in Mando Season 2 is dope. It still is dope. I'll just randomly type that
yeah.
in and
But, like, this is not deluxe. Like,
No,
this
it's
is
not.
still, like, such a scumbag thing that they started doing. Like, I hate how they define this as, look, he has 2 blasters and a jetpack and a, like, you could literally put the jetpack and the helmet on him, put the holster in, and then you have one accessory. Like,
right.
really, Hasbro? Like, come on.
No, I definitely agree. This was in a grim time of Boba Fett taxation. Where
Right.
we were just getting wrecked. But thankfully,
I was eating it up.
at least for this one, remember, bro, it went all the way down to $9.96. Because that's when I picked it up.
Yeah, I can't say the same.
It went to the dirt.
Yeah, I think that figure's. I think it's scene specific in a good way, because that is. It puts the armor on, and it's that episode, you know.
GI says the jetpack is missing the plate. So it has some minor inaccuracies for sure.
Is it maybe average? 'Cause I think it's better than these.
Yeah, because I think it would feel okay to put one of the new Bobas in
Let's
like
go-
the
yeah.
good tier, you know. So
Low B is a pretty good spot for it.
Honestly, I think this might be low B as well.
Do it.
I don't know if it's. What do you guys think?
I like I said, it's the one I still have on the shelf.
yeah, I
so-
still have it on mine too. So I think that does say something about it.
It has like the newer engineering and stuff.
Yeah, even though I have the other 2 figures, those have been tucked away in storage at this point. So
Same.
Okay, so now we have the carded 40th anniversary, and this is the old 2013 body. This is where my mind is going, just because the card back is so good.
it's good stuff. It's definitely peak.
I never picked that up because I already had the figure, but
Yeah, I think
Nope.
I think a generous subscriber sent us one, and that's the one I have on my wall.
Like, it's just such a colorful card back.
Oh yeah, the flamethrower is so neat. It's a fun little image. Yeah, I think the card back really carries this one. And we're not even Kenner heads,
Right.
and the card back carries this one.
So that leaves.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
There's
it's
no
stupid.
debate. There's no debate.
There's one small thing that's good about this figure, and it's that the head actually has a matte spray on it. But that's so that's people were buying.
What is the difference?
Well, it's under the robe, but this Boba in particular, people were buying it specifically because that head has the matte spray on
Hey,
it.
Yeah,
$9?
Because
There you
people
go.
say that about the the Bo-Katan
shit.
carbonized as well. Isn't the head like a little bit better on that one too? People
Yeah,
I think the blue. Oh my god, credit collection services.
Bruh,
No.
you're about to get.
Black Series
That just
Boba
goes to
Fett.
show how bad of a naming convention Credit Collection is as well.
Honestly. God, where's the Amazon link?
Yeah, hopefully the Credit Collection is. I still walk into GameStops every now and then, and I'll see like one on like the back clearance shelf, and I'm like, man,
Dude, I just cannot find this.
we can't get a new Rayfin and Poe, but we can get these.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh,
So, like-
his robe is red.
Dude, he's so marooned out.
Yeah. Super maroon.
This shit is straight up slop.
Bro,
Like,
the Tuscans taught him how to die. You know, dye
Yeah.
clothes.
They were like, and also if you want to have a red outfit,
oh,
it's a deleted scene from Book of Boba Fett where they're tie-dyeing Tusken Raider robes.
Right.
Dude, look at how much the hood looks better.
It
Look
does.
Look at the hood.
Damn, bro.
bro,
But-
you get the credit.
Yep. The
I hate this line.
I mean,
so
yeah,
much.
credit collection's just dumb slop garbage.
I think when the credit collection first came out, there was a point where I was like, "Oh no, these are cool," and then
I liked the Death Trooper. I was like, "Ooh, I like that one. It's got the
Oh my
purple
God, they did-
paint on them."
They just put spray paint on-
Dinjarans. They have so
Yep.
many of them.
Yeah.
So bad.
Bro, oh my god, the death.
The
Yeah,
card,
the tennis
the
tennis
Dark
ball Dark Trooper. Bro, it's
card
like
dealer.
Sabine spray painted them all though, bro. That's my headcanon.
This is probably the worst thing Black
Worst-
Series has ever done.
Look at
Or-
the IG 11.
Ugh.
He's like rust brown.
Bruh.
It's like they left him outside in the rain.
Chat, am I crazy or is this the worst thing they've ever done? Like the worst idea they've ever had?
I think it originally started out with the best of intentions, but quickly turned into the sloppiest slop you could imagine.
It's just like, who is it? Even like Carbonized, like we were talking about before, those early few, it's like, okay, they're like troopers, they're helmeted, they're cool little display pieces. It's like, I get it, but it's like, when in a room like planning out these releases, it's like, who is the credit collection really for? You know?
Right.
Yeah. GI saying Hollow is up there. True. Holocom is a tragedy.
But it's like, I get the idea behind it.
I mean, the
Holocron,
idea...
there should only be Vader and Maul and Palpatine. Like,
Yeah.
Vader. You should only
Oh.
really do...
Kiadi.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I feel like with the Holocom, you should only do villains that appear in holograms, you know?
Chris,
Hell no.
Holiday is novelty, though. It's novel.
There's a use for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
holiday collection serves a purpose. It's a
I've-
decoration.
Bobcat could potentially be spitting right here.
Well, like, because it's like, do you consider gaming greats?
Yeah.
Or is that more like a specific...
I think
like-
Gaming Greats is no longer a subline because there have been mainline Gaming Greats figures.
Right, like, before that, I would say gaming greats was the best. Like,
Yeah.
gaming greats and archive at the time, because we used to love archive. It was like gaming greats and archive were so good, and then credit collection carbonized was like our least favorite.
Yeah.
And then holiday, I don't know.
Crom is spitting. The idea
Okay,
of Hollow
yeah,
is
yeah.
better, but the execution of Credit Collection is worse. But they're both garbage.
Right.
Spitting.
Yeah. So here's our tier list. Now that we're talking about like sublines, I'm like, did we do that?
I'm surprised we didn't put... I'm surprised at our ranking
Oh, we
here.
did.
We love our Bobas.
True. We
Oh,
did
yeah.
do sublines.
We
Holy
did.
crap. Okay, we went really...
God, there's so many.
Yeah, because we did Kenner Empire, Clones of the Republic, Clone Wars 3D, Gaming Greats, Comic. What the hell is this? The Army Builder
Army
2
Builders.
pack? Power of the
Na-
Force.
But if we do this
So let's-
again, do you think here or Clones of the Republic would still be S tier since it's kind of been
This shit might be slop now, honestly.
it's kind of not been very good after
Yeah.
that release?
I would be interested to like revisit some of these. And you guys can find these. You like search it up on tiermaker.com. You guys can make your own and send them. We've done Boba Fett, Vehicles and Creatures, Sublines, Luke Skywalkers, Imperial Troopers, Clone Troopers. And the first one we ever did was packaging.
Hell yeah.
That's kind of cool. Oh
Now
yeah, we
there's
hated
new-
on Attack of the Clones because it was red. It should have been white.
Yep. Now there's new packaging, bro. There's new packages to include.
True, we might have to like... We should have a day where we don't dedicate an entire stream to it, but we like clean up the tier lists, maybe.
Yeah.
Like go through each one because there's been like 2 or 3 added.
A revisit.
Yeah.
I'd be down.
I like that we did sublines. I like don't remember doing this, but I want to do it again.
See, so it'd be like we're doing it for the first time because I don't remember doing it either.
Recycling content?
It's just what happens when you make so much content
Yeah, so much
for
slop.
so many years.
Right. So we need more ideas for this. We need more topic suggestions. Boba Fett was a topic suggestion from someone I think in the Discord, and that was like the greatest idea ever because there's 16 Boba Fetts. All right, good night.
Rancor tier list. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
S tier. It would have been S tier. It will be S tier. Actually,
the
is what I'm going to
40
say.
years card back ESB Boba has darker gray shin pieces instead of the bluish ones from previous releases, so they are not exactly the same.
Oh,
I did not know that.
People surprise me every day with the details that they know about these figures that I don't notice.
Right.
true. It's like just when you think you have a good understanding of everything. Nice. It's good fact there.
Bro, Zach, I'm down, bro. Someone make the list, because I don't want to make the list, but someone else make the list, and then we'll react to it.
Toby says Vaders. How many Vaders are there at the moment?
Oh, there's been a lot of Vaders, actually. Well, let's look.
I think I only have the 3, like
Oh,
New
16.
Hope, Empire, and then Jedi.
Same amount as Boba Fett, boys. Holy
16 Vaders, eh?
You got the red one, you got the white one, you got the
Carbonized blue one.
the what's it called? The one that came with the Obi-Wan, the
All right,
the concept art one, whatever it is.
Okay.
Toby, you might have been spitting. with
Write that down,
one.
because Action Figure 4-in-1, they also differentiate credit. Well, there hasn't been a credit collection Vader.
No, but there's been Holocom Vader.
True. And has there been an archive?
There's that bluish gray
Uh,
one too. That was like wasn't that like an Amazon exclusive? I think.
'Cause I don't
Oh
know
yeah, the
why.
one that came with the Ralph McQuarrie art version.
I kind of don't like that Action Figure 4-in-1 does this, but they... Like, I kind of just wish they would include credit collection under Black Series. Same thing with Archive, like, they have them separate.
Oh, dude, true. We're also getting a new Vader here soon. The Battle of
yeah.
Heroes 2-pack.
There is a carbonized Vader. That's what I'm talking about. That
Yeah.
one that's like bluish gray.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because they
There's-
have carbonized under their main page. So that's weird.
They got one left in stock on Amazon. Y'all gotta go grab it right now.
Alright, but honestly, do it. JK, but I want to
Yep.
look at it.
It's a good one.
The packaging's cool.
$35.
Yeah, bro, it's Vader. People want it. I
This is
had
ESB?
it. I had it. Yeah, it is ESB. I sold mine though. The actual figure though, the cape is blue, I believe.
Yeah,
Those pictures are, yeah, it's
you
like
can
that.
kind of see it.
But the other ones, it makes it look like he's got a black cape. And
Oh,
the
And
other-
you forget how many Vaders there are in the Black Series.
yeah, right.
All right, you know what, chat? If
We
there
gotta get
ain't,
Pink Vader.
well, I'm gonna put that one in the mental bank for a rainy day, and by rainy
Yeah.
day I mean probably next week.
Right. Rank all the Vaders.
Yep.
Yeah,
Alright.
there's a lot. There's the early bird special pack, all the different
yeah.
separate anniversary releases, Return of the
Yep.
Jedi, Empire, A New Hope. So there's a lot of Vaders. Oh
And
yeah,
that's an interesting one to talk about because all of them are a little bit different. You know, even
A-list Vader.
Yeah.
Was there an
Return of the Jedi.
international archive Vader?
Yeah. Yep. It was like Vader, Obi-Wan, Stormy,
what is-
I think.
What is the one that's still considered like the best? Is it the Empire one because that has butterfly joints, and then the battle damage one from Kenobi? I feel like those are the two that people really like.
Yeah. It's tough because I'm not a fan of the helmet of the Empire Strikes Back one.
Yeah, the helmet's a little weird on it, but it does have the butterfly joints.
Oh yeah, Infinity's Vader.
Yep.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, we'll do that one.
There's a lot.
Next time we do a tier list, we'll be doing Vader.
Yep.
Nice, cheap, but entertaining, hopefully, content.
Always.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Two Schlubs is spitting. The Mexico 4-pack Boba Fett.
Oh, oh.
We gotta go back. We gotta redo the entire ranking.
Hold the phone.
Dude.
Where was that? So it was exclusive to Mexico, but what was the retailer?
The entire country of Mexico.
Right.
Every citizen got one mailed directly to their home.
Hold the phone.
Bro, we gotta warp back to the list.
Hold the phone, bro.
Two Schlub, why didn't you say this earlier?
Bruh, we gotta go. We gotta make this right. We gotta make this right.
Comrade says Walmart.
Oh, okay.
LMC says Walmart.
Yep. It was Walmart. Mexico Walmart.
Retailed at $100.
I just remembered it existed. You set us up. I know you did.
I mean, it's a nice little pack for the time.
Javi's saying Sam's Club, Walmart, same difference. Just one you got to pay a membership for. They're owned by the same company.
All right, boys, where's it going?
That image.
Yeah, I don't know how to crop it, but there it is. That's the Mexico 4-pack.
I feel like for the time, I mean, four different figures for $100 isn't. It's not bad. I mean, it's pretty.
Wow, so even back in the day, why was there an extra $5 added to this? Per figure. There's an extra $20. 20, 40, 60, 80.
Because shut up, you'll buy it
Well, that's
anyway.
true. I'm thinking of it in the mindset of $25 figures, but they were 20, huh?
Right.
True.
What
true,
the
true,
hell?
true.
Why is there I never noticed that. Why is there an extra $20 tacked onto this?
Well, and it's funny too because back then Han, Leia, and Greedo were all peg warmers. So it was like this was an OG hostage pack to get that boba. Pack in the boba that everyone wanted with 3 peg warmers at the time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, could you get those figures separately in Mexico at the time? Like,
I would have to imagine they were difficult or something like that to acquire, and maybe that's why they packed them all together. I'm not sure. Anyone living in Mexico collecting at the time in the chat that could enlighten us?
Yeah, this was almost 2,000 pesos, but I also have no context or any understanding of if that is a lot of money.
Sheesh.
look how
I know I
expensive it is
saw
now.
one yesterday for
Oh,
$700.
man.
Livo, Hasbro been doing hostage packs since day one.
Yeah. I mean, these are all mainline.
Yeah. I'm gonna say somewhere in B tier.
Because, I kind of like it.
Right.
It's got
Because it's just so freaking absurd.
it's got historical significance in terms of the Black Series. So, all right, there we go. Now
Yeah.
we can complete our ranking.
Thank
The
you
right
for
has
that.
been wronged.
Yep,
Yep.
we did
I mean,
it.
the wrong has been righted.
We did it.
Here, I'll download that image. Now we got it. Here you go.
We've done it.
It's a
There's-
good looking list.
There's the official ranking. A lot
Bro,
of
it's
B,
almost like a perfect peak.
a lot of mid,
Hill.
classic Black
Yep.
Series mid.
Oh my god. Okay. Now.
Yes.
Stop sharing. There we go.
Now we can go to Tatooine.
Yeah. We had to write that wrong.
We did. Thank you, Two Schlub.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and do some recent pickups.
We're
And in
back.
classic out of the basement fashion, I'm gonna use the restroom.
Bruh.
So who would like to go first?
I can go.
All right.
Yeah, it doesn't matter with me.
I'll be back.
I don't have much to show off in terms of figures. I honestly only got one pickup this week, and it's also a Justin pickup. but of course, bro's probably got to go pee or something like that. So I'll show him off while he's not here, and then he'll be like, "Did you show these off?" But we did commit to the Mafex Forlom. It is, or was, I don't know if it still is, but it is on sale on Nin for 50% off, which I felt like was probably a good time to pounce on it. He looks really awesome in hand. I haven't taken him out of the package yet, but you can just tell that, you know, the Black Series figure is good, but this just has those like really subtle details that make it just that much more better on the shelf. So we bought them together in a combined order so that way we could, you know, make the shipping a little bit worth it.
Yeah, he's still on like half off pretty much.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I gotta grab it.
I feel like it's, you know, definitely a good price, especially because he's like 125 on Big Bad. So I don't ever really see that dropping.
Yeah, it makes me sad that it's, I mean, not sad. I mean, the figure was kind of overpriced for what it is, even though it looks really good. But it's like, I hope that doesn't discourage them from doing like more of the other bounty hunters. Because like, yeah, and, you know, we've seen like the, what is it, Bosk? We've seen the Bosk body already. So that would, I feel like that would go so hard in Mafex.
Oh, yeah. I think the Bosk is going to be a must-have figure, but grand total with shipping, it was about 140.
They got to do IG-88. It would be so good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, they do have, you know, parts and pieces from when they did IG-11, so they could easily tool that up to give us a nice, accurate, big IG-88. And Indy, I did not. It was more expensive for me. So I went with it gave me it was like DHL or FedEx, but it ended up coming through FedEx. But yeah, this thing is super dope. I don't think the eyes glow. I'm pretty sure they don't. So
I gotta pick him up.
Yeah, I think he's worth it at half price. So easy peasy for me there. Now I do have a couple physical media pickups this week as well.
That's pretty much all I have.
So Vinegar Syndrome was having their 50% off halfway to Black Friday sale, so I picked up a couple things. So I got the Amityville Horror on 4K, the original movie. They did a new slipcover for it. I originally passed on it because I missed the slipcover. That's the kind of Blu-ray collector I am. I was like,
too.
No slip, I'm out. But
yeah, I'm like that too. If I don't like pre-order a Blu-ray from Amazon, I'll wait because I know if you don't get it in the first like couple weeks, you're not going to get it with a slipcover. So
yeah,
you're better off going on eBay or looking in store.
They did a new slipcover for it, and the original Amityville is a classic, one of my favorites. Obviously, James Brolin, Margot Kidder. Great stuff. I like the remake too, though, with Ryan Reynolds. I think it's fun in its own.
Oh my gosh!
In its own way. And then they've started doing like books and comic books, and they did a comic book of the original zombie, Lucio Fulci. This is the 1979 classic zombie film. So they did a graphic novel version of it. And I was interested in it, but it was like 80 or something. Like, it was really expensive at full price. So I was like, I can't do that. But 50% off for the graphic novel. I'm curious to check it out. Looks like it comes with a bunch of cool extra goodies and stuff like that. And it's one of my favorite zombie movies. So definitely had to pick that up.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'm going to say clothes count as physical media now. Because I did get some really cool Star Wars bootleg merchandise. Oh no! But a long time ago on stream, everyone always, comments when I wear my Republic Commando shirt, asking me where I get it, such and such. So this company called Final Boss Cults on Instagram, they make really nice Star Wars video game merchandise, and I got some of their new drops. So this is a LucasArts
that is so cool
hat with the classic LucasArts logo. Rest in peace, LucasArts.
Like, I'll never forget, like, skipping through those two graphics. It's like the Pandemic Studio graphic, and then that one when you're loading up classic Battlefront. Like, that is just nostalgic.
And so their last drop for Star Wars was KOTOR related. So here's the T,
Oh, man.
the nice OG
That
art.
print looks pretty good.
Oh, the print quality is really nice on these, and it's a nice thick shirt. This is the It's Gildan Ultra Cotton, so nice, thick, good quality stuff. And then on the back, it doesn't end.
Oh yeah,
Oh!
that's sick.
Yeah, with the old website at the bottom, the old URL.
I love getting a shirt with a good print. I recently got the Revenge of the Sith shirt on right now.
Oh, yep, I have that one
Dude,
too.
The print on this is so nice. Like, it doesn't feel like you're gonna wear it a few times and it's gonna get all like crinkly and everything.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
So these
That is sick.
they're based in the UK, but they did the Republic Commando shirt I wear, and I love that they do old video game stuff and they make it look like it's an old, like promotional t-shirt from
Yeah.
like back then. So
Wait, what shirt do you have on right now? What is that?
it's a Jimmy Buffett Margaritaville shirt.
Dude, I literally, like, for some reason, I thought that was a Secret of the Ooze shirt. Like, it looks like the TMNT, like...
Yeah,
It does. Yeah,
there you go, tasting away again in Margaritaville.
Okay.
that's awesome.
Yeah, so picked that one up, and
Does that website do other video game merch, Nate? Like,
oh yeah, they do a bunch of stuff. You should check out their Instagram.
yeah, I might need to check that out.
Yeah, they always do. I follow them, and they just do a lot of great video game stuff. But Justin, I already showed off Peak Lam,
Oh, sweet.
but I guess he does have the light up feature. Chat was saying that he does have the light piping like the Black Series, so that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, Yep. True.
Okay, final pickups are not actually pickups, they're 3D prints, but I'm just going to show them off now. And Justin, you inspired me to print this off finally, so I printed Doc Ondar's shelves.
That's awesome.
Dude, put the Grimace Shake on there, bro.
Oh yeah, you know the Grimace. Here, I'll put it on this one.
I was gonna say, I think it's on your desk.
Yeah, yeah, because you were talking about wanting to print out Doc Ondar's den to simply display the wonderful Grimace Shake that Commander Cook made for all of us.
Yep.
And so I was like, that's a great idea. And I had some Desert Tan filament sitting around, so I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and print it. And I did also print out the
Oh, sweet.
countertop. So we got some lightsaber displays there. I have the dark saber sitting in one right now, but
You should put Joros Sabayoth's saber in there for shits and giggles.
oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's
Joros
really cool.
Sabayoth. But yeah, Landspeeder Luke print. Good stuff there. And I have the Greebles and stuff printed out too. I just haven't glued them in place. There's like a little grate piece and these little ropes as well.
Nice.
So I just got to glue them on there. But yeah, I just finished printing those the other day. And, love a good print ironing.
Yeah,
Just
that's-
looks so peak.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and then of course with the Phase 1 OOTB helmet, bro.
Heck yeah.
Peak.
That's sick.
That's
The
all I
Max
got.
Rebo Battalion. All right, I'll go real quick. Sure, Kiwi isn't behind me, so I don't roll over. Pause. I've started to print something.
Whoa. Bro's
Actually-
printing.
Before the prints, I'll do my actual pickups first. I don't have any figure related, but I got a little physical media. You know we love our physical media.
Hell yeah. The
So-
5 film collection.
Yeah, there was a new one in theaters, and I was like, you know what? That's like a horror franchise that I haven't like fully delved into. I had only seen 2 and 4, so now I've seen 1, 2, 3, and 4. The first 3, great, solid, like comfy early to mid 2000s horror, like teen horror. Like if you're into that vibe, I am for sure. 4 is like dog shit.
Yeah. 4 is unbelievably bad.
2009, because that's like during the great like Michael Bay obsessed with remaking. Like he didn't direct any of them, but I think he was like producer on a bunch of them, like Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Like it was like that era of like remaking horror franchises, and it was just they were all like super mean spirited. It's like some people connect that with like the economic crash of '08, because art is a reflection of life, and
What?
so yeah, we got. It was only like, it was only like $15 on Amazon. So for 5 films, and so I have to watch 5, and then we can watch the new one. Probably wait for it to go on streaming.
Yeah, I didn't go see the new one because I think I've only seen the original one, and it's been a long time, so I need to do a similar thing.
New one was a good one-timer, but that's about it. Ooh,
This is an Amazon pickup. So,
piece of acrylic?
Yep, you can't see the black gloss because you have to like tear it off. But I have here 2 pieces of 6x12 acrylic. That is Death Star flooring or Star Destroyer flooring. It's like that imperial black glossy flooring for your 3D prints. Logging trucks. Yeah, 2 is great. I really like 2. I like 3 as well. So yeah,
I'm gonna run to the bathroom, but I'm still on my mic.
All right. Good coffee. Good coffee. All right.
Dude, Minecraft mug. I can finally watch the Minecraft movie, bro. It's on HBO now.
Yeah, it's not hot, so it's all still black.
I'm gonna watch it and have my own chicken jockey experience in my house, and I'm just gonna make a mess.
All right. Time for print. So, it's not constructed yet,
Uh-oh.
but
That looks like Pete.
shit, how does it go? It goes like this.
There you go.
So we got that right? Yeah. This is Vader versus Obi-Wan.
Hell yeah.
So you see those slots down there? That's for the acrylic. Like Landspeeder Luke really like the designs he does. It's just so thoughtful and like so good.
Yeah.
This is a standard quality too. Like I feel like for standard,
Wow. You didn't even go optimal?
I didn't.
Wow.
I was just seeing how it standard looked.
Did you do ironing on any sides of it?
Yeah, the top layers are all ironed, so like
Oh, that's
it
awesome.
prints like this, so like everything.
Oh, perfect.
So like this top, but also like everything down here is ironed. With like, just really highlights how convenient it is to have a AMS like with the white.
Mm-hmm. It looks so crispy.
Like, so convenient. So yeah, printed the left and the right wall.
Dope.
Then you have to print. Like once you have the acrylic in there, this will fit like in, where is it? It's the wrong piece, but shit. I think this is right. It'll like go in there. Because you know how like the Vader and Obi-Wan scene, it's like that.
Yeah, it's between the big blast doors, so.
Yeah.
So
That's cool.
it's like that on both sides, and with the acrylic goes right in between there, so everything all fits, and the floor is gonna look so nice.
Dude, Luke's got such a big brain.
Right.
He's thinking all that stuff.
You gotta print your lights.
Yeah.
So those are Death Star lights.
Gotta print.
Ceiling lights. And I also screwed up, and I printed one of those pieces in white.
The other downfall of having an AMS. Accidentally clicking the wrong color.
Like, I've never done that. I have literally never done that. And then I woke up, I went to the room, and the whole thing was white, and I was just like... Shit.
Yeah, I've done it. I've
And
definitely
it, like
done it.
white is like you want to conserve like black and white. Those are your two like most common colors.
Yep.
So I had to order some filament. That's my order. There's forest green, sakura pink,
Sequoia?
sequoia, whatever it is. So green, pink, black, white, lemon yellow.
Whoa, you
I
get
just got
colorful,
some more.
bro.
Yeah, I got some more general ones. So yeah, that's that.
And
Is
you're
that it
going to
for me?
use that for just to display more troopers, right? Or are you going to display it as Obi-Wan versus Vader?
I'll probably like mix it up. I'll probably go back and forth with it. Cause he also did the. He also just released the what is it called? The garbage chute,
Yeah, trash compactor.
the trash compactor.
Trash compactor?
So ironing means it heats up the filament higher than what it normally prints at, and it like spreads it out evenly across the surface so it looks buttery smooth.
Yeah, it like fills in the cracks. Whereas like normally it would have like lines that you could visibly... I
Yeah.
mean, you can kind of see... It doesn't always work perfectly. There's can be some imperfections, but it just makes the prints look way more smooth.
It's basically like buttering your prints. Like it's like
Right.
literally
Like, I guess
taking
here,
a butter knife and spreading butter across the print.
like obviously on something like this you can see the print lines because this was not ironed. So it's not bad, but you know, when you compare it to how smooth something like this looks, it's just
Yeah.
it's totally different. But it's a great setting. Uses a lot more filament, but it's
Yeah.
worth it.
It uses more filament and it takes longer, but I mean it's worth it to me.
Absolutely. I iron every print I can if I can print it in the correct orientation.
Right. So, okay, my printing, my physical media. Yeah, I haven't really gotten any figures. Got the Spino last week.
Could have got your Peak Lom, but you forgot to come over and pick
Yeah.
it up.
Yep, I was supposed to come pick it up on Friday after work, and then I had to pick up Kiwi from daycare anyway, so that's probably why I forgot.
No.
Yeah, but I do have the Mafex Forlom coming once I go to Nate's next, and yeah, I think I'm just all in on OT imports. Unless I like really don't like it, like the Chewy. Like I think the Chewy looks too weird for me.
Yeah.
So everything else, I'm in on imports for original trilogy. So got my Forlom, and I don't know if Nate explained this, but we just put it on the same order and to save on the shipping and everything. So it was only about $60 something a piece instead of like 90. So that was good. And now I'm done, but T-Mac disappeared, and so
Here's Peak Lom.
oh,
Dude, he looks so good.
yeah, like is it gonna focus?
Yeah, right.
Which like Black Series Forlom is great, but like I said, you see all those extra little details when you're making the jump to the import, and there we go. That's a
Damn,
great
look how
shot.
mad it is.
Yep.
Oh, there we go. That looks sick.
Yeah. And like the different color head,
Right.
so much really nice rustic paint detail too.
So Mafex has done Boba Fett and Forlom, and they're doing Bosk. So I hope this means that they just do them all.
Yeah, we were talking about the potential of getting an IG-88 in Mafex and how... Oh, yeah. So the piping...
Oh, I see it already. Look at that.
Yep.
Or I did see
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Oh! Ugh. Blinding
I see
the
it in like the
audience.
one.
Yeah, I gotta
Yeah.
figure out how it works. It's not like...
How does that work on the Black Series? Is there like a hole in the back of the head?
No, it's like weird, like translucent paint that you can shine a light through.
Did they ever even advertise that that was a thing?
Hell no.
Let me. I'll go get
They're
the
like
Black Series one.
notorious for.
because I think I only knew about it at the time because I watched like videos of people talking about it.
Right. Let's see. Let's see what Nate brings back. Dude, the new Mafex one, it's only in grayscale, but it looks amazing. It's going to be incredible. I'm getting that. And yeah, I hope they maybe have it go up soon.
All right, I got
All
the
right, let's
OG.
see.
He's a little dusty, so
Uh-oh.
he's been on the shelf for a minute, but so this is the Mafex, and then this is the Black Series. So you can see that they both look good.
Right.
But the Mafex just has that next level detail
Yeah.
and next level quality. And yeah, it actually looks like this
What a kitty!
this head.
I know. That's why I keep getting up because she was scratching at my door.
This
Bro,
is
we
the,
like animals.
Yeah, we do. This is the Black Series. And
That's
Yeah.
just so cool, bro.
and
Yeah.
and for this it's like, see,
Oh, okay.
it shines through the paint because I think the head is cast in the green translucent plastic, and then it's
Oh.
just heavily painted. That's the Black Series one.
Wow, that's... Okay.
So there definitely seems to be some trick with the Mafex version as far as how to get the light to shine through it better. But yeah, also I think the biggest difference too is you could tell on the head, the Mafex, this one has like the prongs are way
Yeah.
more
The
pronounced.
head looks more like flat, too. I wonder if... I'm assuming that's more accurate.
Yeah. Yeah, I would assume the Mafex one is the
Damn,
more...
I gotta grab that. I don't know what I'm waiting on.
It's like 50% off, I think, on Ami Ami.
It
and-
is. Yeah.
Or you know that. We talk.
It's,
You're in the Discord.
I think Ami Ami doesn't have it at the moment, but Nin Nin still has it.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
still on Nin Nin.
Ami
And that-
Ami's weird because I noticed it keeps going in and out of stock. So maybe they, I don't know, get them in randomly or people bring them in.
And of
Oh.
course, come on, dry brushing on the blaster. We miss it.
Hey,
We miss it.
we do miss it.
Yeah. So instead of this boring Black Series one, how about Peak? So there you go.
That is
a-
very neat. I can't wait to get mine in hand. I think I'm gonna do like a separate bounty hunter like display. Like I wanna like do that Star Destroyer bridge scene from Landspeeder Luke.
yeah.
I have so many like aspirations with printing because I don't know if I want to like, because like my shelf space is limited on the top, which like this is all temporary up there, but like the Death Star station stackers, I could do like 4 more sections right here.
Mm-hmm.
And then for Empire, I'm like, do I do the Death Star bridge or do I like go all out on the Death Star station stackers? I don't know.
I think
I don't know what I'm doing.
yeah, the bridge would be a really cool scene for the bounty hunters,
Got your
especially
memo?
as we start to get more Peak versions of the bounty hunters from import companies.
Yeah, the Falcon cockpit. Someone recently printed it in the Out of the Basement Discord, and it looked so freaking good.
You get the sea grippers,
Hey,
you get the trigger finger hands,
very nice.
and you also get the relaxed hands that are on the figure. So it's good stuff.
That's so cool.
Where's the 3D print? There it is. Like check.
Yeah, I wanted to get into 3D printing at some point. I feel like I don't have the space for it really right now, but at some point,
Right.
I know I'm gonna move some stuff around in here and kind of redo my shelves. So maybe one day.
Bro,
Yeah,
so
it's definitely worth it.
shout out to Sunny.
Yeah, that looks so cool.
Oh, nice piece of acrylic. Wow, okay. I love the stand. Oh my gosh. This is a great idea.
Yeah, that looks awesome.
To like save space.
Yep.
Oh my god.
That
The
yeah,
AMS,
that's-
bro.
Yeah, I
That's
think
sick.
that might have to be a print there, brother. Oh man. Okay, Mafex Forlom is peak Lom,
Yeah.
holding the blaster.
Yeah, just that simple pose of him holding it up like that is so... It does something for me.
Wonder if he could actually shoulder his blaster.
Bro, the piece of acrylic, I never would have thought about that, because you could just put that on a regular shelf
Right.
and have your other 77 figures surrounding it. All right, I think you're onto something. All right. T-Mac, you ready?
Yeah, alright, let's see what I
Some
got.
recent picks.
I mainly have physical media, to be honest.
Whoa.
We
Let's
love
see.
physical media.
Yeah, I showed this off before. I got the Jurassic Park 4K trilogy steelbook that they just did. Really cool, because now the original 3 movies all have Dolby Vision. Which is
Oh, nice.
interesting, because when they first announced this, they were only doing the first movie, but then, surprisingly, they all have it on the disc. I already put them in and checked them out. They all look really good.
Dope.
Nice. Is that still available?
I think so. I bought it, like, the day before it came out on Amazon, and then it came, like, 2 days later, so...
Because I have the first movie on 4K, but I would love to get the other ones.
And then I got the... Had to do both. I got the Jurassic World trilogy one as well.
Dominion, greatest movie ever.
Yeah, it's not great. I think the first 2 are fun, though.
I can have fun with World.
Yeah.
I've said this before, I think, on Yapovus and on other things as well. I'm one of those people where I only really think the first Jurassic Park is really excellent, so the other ones I kind of just enjoy them for what they are. I know it's like a lazy take, but I kind of just view them as like fun monster movies, but I do agree Dominion was kind of my breaking point where I was like, this actually just isn't really great, but...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I might want to pick up the Park trilogy.
Yeah, I think Park Trilogy's worth
Yeah,
it.
it's really nice, and yeah, like I said, if you have like a 4K player and a TV that can do Dolby Vision, I mean, they all look really, really good. I popped them in and checked them out. And then, so I'm pretty excited for the new Superman movie coming out. So I bought the Christopher Reeve. Of course, my window in front of me is gonna make it all bright, but because it's like a really bright box. But I got the Christopher Reeve 4K collection.
Hey.
And it comes with his 4 movies, and then for the second one, it comes with a copy of the Richard Donner cut as well. So
Dope.
5 movies on here, which is pretty cool. And then I also bought off eBay. I bought this 4K copy of Man of Steel with also a very holographic slipcover.
Sick.
I remember some years back, I think in 2018 or 19, I used to work at Best Buy, and I remember we got these in, and I was like, "Damn, that is such a nice slipcover." And then they never released it again, so I bought it off eBay for like $40.
Hell yeah.
Which is pretty cool. And then let's see what else I got. That's it for physical media, but the other big thing that I got recently that I haven't really showed off anywhere, I got the Switch 2.
Hey.
Bro!
So I've been playing a ton of Mario Kart and messing around with some other stuff.
Hell yeah.
What do you think of it so far, bro?
Oh, it's awesome. I mean, I love Nintendo, so it's been awesome because so many old Switch 1 games run so much better, and Mario Kart's been a lot of fun. And the new Donkey Kong game comes out next month, so I'm in on that too. So I've been having a lot of fun, mainly playing Mario Kart though.
World just looks so dope. I didn't know that you could like
is.
ride on the walls and you can grind and do all
Yeah.
sorts of crazy ass shit in the game now. I was like,
I'm definitely like not really good at it. I did I gold start 3 gold starred all the Grand Prix, but there's like a knockout tour mode that's basically like a, I don't know, battle royale is not really a good word for it, but it's basically like you go through 6 courses and you just keep going, and it's so hard to get first because like I'll be on like lap 5 and still be in first, and then you get to that last course that you're going through and like you'll just get hit, you'll just get bombarded. But
oh yeah.
yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with that.
Like, can I, like... I'm so, like, out of the loop with gaming and stuff, like... But I do want the Switch 2, but, like...
Yeah.
Is it just gonna be unavailable for, like, months or something?
Dude,
Is it, like,
no,
one of those things?
You might be able to walk into a Best Buy or GameStop and buy them right now. I mean, it's different depending on where you live, but I know for me, like, I pre-ordered it through Walmart, so mine was delivered at, like, 7 a.m. the day that it came out, but I know a lot of people went to Best Buy that night and just picked it up. Like, they did it by 2 lines. There was, like, a line for the people that pre-ordered, and then a line for people that were just showing up. And apparently Best Buy just had like a mountain of stock. And I've heard online that a lot of people have been able to walk into like Best Buys or GameStops and get one. So you might be able to. You just have to go to a store and see. Because I think right now you have to do like you can't do like an in-store like online pickup. You have to like go in and see what they got.
Yeah, because I noticed
But-
Best Buy, they don't even give you the option to like look at it on their website.
But you might be able to call your store and they might be like, yeah, we got like 10. Because I went to the same day that it came out. I went to Target that night to just pick something up, and I just asked a worker out of just curiosity, and she was like, yeah, we have like 15 of them still. And that was at like 9 o'clock that night, so you could easily just walk in and get one.
Nice.
So yeah. It's
Mario
been a
Kart
lot.
World, I think that's a must.
Yeah, I'm like,
Play
I'm
as the
really
cow.
jonesing to play the new Mario Kart.
Well, dude, the reason it's fun too is because you can go online and you can just do free roam together. So if you and your friends are just not really doing anything, just like talking, shooting the shit, you can jump on World and just drive around the world and just
that's awesome.
do whatever. So it's a lot of fun.
So-
I also, from Nintendo's website, I bought the reissued GameCube controller.
Dope.
Which
Hey,
is
yo.
so it's a wireless GameCube controller. It's so nice.
That's for the Switch?
Yeah, so they added a new tier. If you're a Nintendo Switch Online subscriber, they added a tier where now they're doing GameCube games.
Ooh.
So if you, it's a subscription, but it's cheap. I think it's like $50 a year, but you get GameCube, NES, Super Nintendo, N64. So it's a lot of games packaged in for like $50 a year, which
Nice.
isn't that bad. But it works with other games too. Like I played Super Smash Brothers and I tried it out on Mario Kart. The controller works. It's only missing one button that the Switch controllers has, but if it's a button that the game doesn't use, and you can just use this as a regular controller with everything.
Nice.
So
That's cool.
yeah, that's all I got.
Nice.
All right. Cool. Yeah, I
Oh.
want to get the Switch, bro.
Hey, wait. I do have one more pickup. One more thing. One more thing.
One thing.
Oh, shit.
I got to show a picture of it because it's so hype. But like I said, my birthday is this Wednesday. So Paige had to have me come pick up my gift that she got me. And I was very surprised, but it's very hype. So your boy got a new grill.
Nice.
Oh, my gosh.
Hell yeah, brother.
That's hype.
Got a Blackstone grill with the griddle on it. So I'm gonna be cooking in the future now.
4th of July
Literally.
barbecue, bro. It's coming up.
Dude, thank you. I can't wait. I'm a griller. Justin knows. He knows I love grilling.
Yes, sir.
And I've just been rocking that like cheap $89 propane grill.
Right.
So Paige, she knew I was looking to upgrade, and she surprised me with that. So that was hype. I had no idea, and now I'm hyped. I'm like, I need to get some grill food. I need to get some burgers, some dogs, get some wings, and with that thing, it's it's got the griddle top on it, so you can cook like eggs and hash browns and all sorts of like breakfast
I love the
stuff.
combo.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So even though this Saturday is a celebration of your birthday, I feel like
I'm gonna be grilling.
I was like,
I'm gonna be grilling. Don't worry, bro.
we're gonna force you to use that
Yep.
because it's for
Hey.
your birthday, bro. You gotta cook for us.
Listen, bro. I'm gonna be 32. I think Unk status is verified. But
What an
yeah.
unk.
dude, honestly, it's been kind of crazy because got the grill upgraded. We finally got a new couch for the living room that's coming.
Yeah, true.
I'm just like, it feels weird to not just be buying collectibles and like buying things for your home. But it's dope though. I like it.
I feel that way
like
when
it.
I buy just clothes, It's like, because I'm so used to just like getting whatever in the mail, like figure, video game, and then it's like, oh no, I'm using my money for shit that I actually need.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then you're kind of like, wow, it's kind of nice, like investing in some stuff like that. So, yeah, thank you everyone for the early birthday wishes. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, I'm ready for that grill life though. So, Lucy,
Hey yo, Lucy.
dude, that'd be sick. I'm down to get an Unk pair of the New Balances.
Bro, that's like my dad, dude. He
Oh yeah,
rocks them shits.
my dad was like they're like the same shoe, but it's a Nike version. And it was like the dad shoe, but the Nike, all white. And you mow the lawn in them, so they eventually are like green.
I have a pair of Adidas like that. I have a crappy old pair of Adidas that I used to just wear normally, and then once they got kind of ratty, I just use them for lawn stuff, and now they're completely green.
Yeah, hang on. Let me go. Oh hell yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
think
Or what size are you, bro? Oh, we got options.
I wear
We gotta do the white.
11.5 for me.
I had an accounting teacher in college that wore like those exact
Dude,
shoes.
look up Nike Monarchs. I want to see if those are the other.
Bro, it's the deal of the day.
Dude, it's. Hey yo! Oh, of
Fucking
course,
hell! Why does
of
the
course.
price go up?
Because I got common tall guy foot size.
All right, what was it? Nike what?
Nike Monarch.
Yeah, sure.
Oh
okay.
yeah. Oh yeah,
Those are kind of hot though.
dude. Imagine mowing the lawn in those MFers. There you go. I love how it has the New Balances and the Monarchs right next to each other.
Ultimate dad shoe face-off challenge.
I bet there's a Reddit thread somewhere that's like, do I buy the New Balance or the Nike
Oh yeah, right
Right.
here, bro.
of this version? Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Oh shit.
The Reddit
That's so
thread.
funny.
Where are we
Real
going?
Boomer wouldn't be able to tell the difference. All right.
I mean, that's facts. Hell yeah. With the high white socks.
Oh yeah.
I'll do it. But yeah, I got a grill. So I got a new grill. So that's hype.
Very cool. Very cool. I am old man.
What do
What
you
a
grill?
great-
What's the routine? Just burgers, hot dogs.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of burgers and dogs, and I'm not sure how it'll work on the griddle, but I also do like grilling some wings up. Always love grilling
Oh, yeah.
wings. I've done ribs a couple times, but pretty infrequently.
We haven't done it the past couple years, but
Well,
we usually have.
you haven't been a part of it.
Well, yes. I usually Nate will come to my mom's house, and we have a big friend get together at my mom's house because she has a pool. That's the pool you see in the Lazy Sunday intro. But yeah, we need to start doing that again.
That's always
True.
clutch when one of your friends' parents has a pool. Because I'm in a similar boat. Where I have a couple of buddies who are brothers, and their dad has like a really really nice pool, and we'll go over like every few weeks. That's
Yep.
like, those are the best summer days.
Got to bring back the Glizzy launcher, bro.
True.
Okay, all right. There was one year where we were playing with our dog, because we had like a Nerf tennis ball launcher, and we started consuming a little alcohol, and Nate was putting hot dogs in the Nerf launcher and was launching Glizzies.
Yeah, I shot one
In the
into the neighbor's yard,
There-
into their pool.
I was like, you shot one so far, and I heard the faintest little splash, and I was like, did that just land in the neighbor's pool, bro? Like
That Nerf gun was strong, bro. I can't help it. It's not my fault.
Justin
not my
is the
fault.
Glizzy launcher. Nah,
What
that's
did the
Nate,
neighbors
bro.
say? Did they know?
No, I don't.
No.
No, they weren't outside, so they weren't
crazy.
celebrating.
That's also when I saved Kiwi's life because,
Oh yeah, wasn't she choking on a chicken wing or something?
well, she got hold of one. It was
Yeah,
like a
right.
full ass chicken, like leg bone. I had to have my dog dad moment. I like fucking King Kong that shit and like dug.
King Kong'd it.
I like dug my finger down her throat and like pulled it out. I
Yeah,
was like, all right, well, there we go.
that's literally what it was, Zoo Boy. They probably just eventually
They got
saw
the
a
glizzy.
they
It's-
saw a hot dog floating in their pool.
Well, or it probably went in their filter, so they went to go like clean the filter, and there's just a hot dog floating in the little
So
reservoir.
gross.
Yeah, they're like, what?
What Nerf gun was it? It's like a dog one because you're supposed to like
Yeah, you put like a whole like
It's
tennis
like a tennis ball
Yeah.
launcher.
So it's also really it like actually had some like strength to it.
It's
so
like
you
a
could
bazooka, dude. Here.
Yeah.
Let me share. Here we go.
Yep.
It's like one of these bad boys. It's like you pump it up, bro, pump action, and that shit launches like crazy.
Launches that glizzy.
Oh, the automatic one? That'd be cool.
Oh, that's
Dang.
sick.
Automatic glizzy launcher?
Yeah, I think it was like this one.
I
remember
think,
it being
I think
blue.
that literally is.
How much is this?
There's a
Shit, $40.
really it's Nerf, man. Nerf's expensive.
True. Fucking Patrick, bro. Patrick on the Nerf team doing this.
Nerf dog tennis ball blaster. Yeah.
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 Hang on, where is it? Where is it?
Black Series 6-inch, yeah. Black Series.
Dude, why don't they do Nerf streams, huh?
Yeah, right.
We're always talking about how we're listening to the Nerf
Fans.
community.
Yep. Oh man.
Honestly, I agree, Norsky. I had a lot of Nerf guns
Same.
growing up.
Bro, there's probably a whole big Nerf fandom that we just don't know about, that we're just not
Super.
aware.
Oh, 100%.
Okay, here's a super dorky moment for me. In high school, me and all of my friends at a local park had a real Nerf war, where we all had all of our blasters. We had the swords. So once we all ran out of ammo, it turned into Nerf
shit.
sword. I used to have a Nerf mace. It was like yellow and black, and it actually looked like a little mace. And dude, at the local park, and I was in high school too.
Yeah, we used to have these like the vests where if you get hit with the Velcro dart, it'll like stick onto you.
Oh yeah, I never had any of those, but that's dope.
Yeah, I was big into Nerf as well back in those days.
The sniper rifle, dude, the Nerf sniper.
It's crazy.
That was
Bro,
that,
you got the red dot on that shit.
Yep. And then you could take the barrel off and make it like a smaller close range blaster.
Yep.
Nerf was fun. I loved the Nerf melee weapons. Those were peak. There was like a sword, an axe,
Yeah.
a mace. There was shields. Dude. Good times. Good times.
She's dreaming.
Uh-oh.
She's dreaming. Are we about to get a wharf?
She gonna start twitching on us?
Probably.
Dude, she said this stream's so boring, I'm going to bed.
Yep. Well, because Lucy's gone, so now she's in my room. Because I've been waiting for a text to be like, yeah,
Wifey was so pissed she left?
well, no, she had to go to Target regardless, so it was
Yeah,
like,
check if it got rejected.
Yeah,
right.
Do you have
well, it was under her account. I'm not.
that's right.
She ordered it on her phone.
Call her right now.
I mean, I might hit her with a message.
Nope, call her live on stream. I'm
All right, I
reading
bet.
it.
All right, I bet.
Someone send a super chat to make Justin do it. He'll do it if it's a super chat.
We'll see.
Hopefully it went through. That'd be dope if you could just. Hey, Lucy's in chat.
She's having nightmares about the glizzy launcher. Well, yeah, because we eventually put like chicken wings in it,
Right.
and I was like, guys, the dog,
Right.
they're gonna eat it. Because my mom has a dog as well. I was like, we can't do this.
Glizzy gladiators. Hell yeah.
Hypothetically speaking, if Justin calls his Lucy, then hypothetically he's gonna
Maybe they will have the Stegosaurus available for pickup.
Or no, what does he do? He's like, in fact.
In fact, Baby Ruth next time.
I don't even know what that means.
Like the chocolate.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's for
for
lunch?
lunch?
That's a good question.
well, I think my mom is actually having a pool day that I got invited to. They got a new volleyball net. They got the pool going.
Dang.
She's gonna be grilling up some stuff. I was like, here, let's see exactly what she said. I'll tell you what I'm going to after this.
What's mom cooking up?
I think maybe some burgers.
Dang. Brenda didn't give me a call? What the?
Oh, the door just opened.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Stego, Stego, Stego. Dude, Lucy's
She
about to
said-
walk in with the Stego.
She said, hamburgers on the grill if you want to come over after the stream.
That's hype.
Oh.
That's hype.
Oh, thanks. Thank you so much for picking that up.
I found it first, so I had to cancel the order, and I told the customer service department, I was like, I beat your worker to finding this, so I'm just gonna get it.
Damn.
Just on the shelf. Look at that.
This is the last one.
Yeah, it said on the website that there's only one left. Sweet. Well, last minute pickup. I'll show this one next week off as well.
Hell yeah. The Stego. Dude.
Bro,
Does
the
it have the
Stego?
glass eye? Is it
From
is it-
Last World?
Is it glass-eyed?
I think it is.
That's dope. That's
Yeah,
dope.
it is. I can't tell. Well, maybe I need to make myself big.
I
see it?
think there's strong potential. Strong potential for it to be glass eye.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, that looks so good.
I love the paint, dude. And like I said last week, I'm all in on OT. So we got that original trilogy, Jurassic Park, The Lost World. Yeah. So because they did the juvenile one, and now we'll have the juvenile one to go with the parent.
Dude, the bendy tail's gonna go so hard.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hey, look at that. We got Cody showing up just in time for the Stego.
Yeah, so man, like from the original trilogy, I don't know if there's a whole heck of a lot of stuff left. Like this might just be like a complete collection now.
Damn.
I still would love to get the lawyer from the first film. I'll get
Yeah.
that buck. I'll get the T-Rex buck once it comes out because it'll be nice just to have a more green T-Rex. But yeah, this is awesome. I was totally not expecting to get this today, so shout out to, was that Toby? Or that was somebody.
That was Matt.
Right, because he has the Jurassic logo.
Yep.
So yeah, I was not expecting this, and look at that. Everything worked out perfectly.
Ooh, Cody
Sick.
says they're not technically glass.
Oh, okay.
I found out from another channel called Marco Mails. Some kind of
That's all right.
translucent. Yeah, I mean it's still cool. It
Yeah.
still looks good.
Yeah.
It'll be cool to like pose, because there's always like, I'm thinking of like children's book animation, like when you always had that classic image of like the T-Rex fighting the Stego, and the Stego's like using its spiky tail.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, appreciate you, MJ. I'll start calling you MJ.
Michael
Thank you,
Jockey.
Jockey. Mary Jane Jockey. Black Series 6-inch, yeah. Like the Metriacanthosaurus. Yeah, I sold that one.
Slop.
All right, but on that note, what a great thing to end on.
Right?
Got a
Yep.
new figgy.
A final pickup right before you go to your pool party?
Yeah,
It was poetry, bro.
It rhymes.
It rhymes.
it does rhyme.
I may
Yeah,
have gone a little too far in a few places.
I really appreciate you coming on, T-Mac. I know it was like a super last-minute invite.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me. I was happy to come on. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. They have made the Ankylosaurus. It's sick. It's from Jurassic Park 3.
Ankylo.
Yep.
I don't have that one.
Yeah,
I
I'm
bought-
gonna bring it.
I bought the stupid wrong one.
Yep.
Dude, you should play with it in the pool.
All right.
And bring Spino. You should bring Spino.
Yeah,
Spino's.
and have it come out of the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, I watched Mr. Jockey. I watched your acetone. Drinking
Bro,
drinking milk at the end.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's the dissolved figure.
Yep.
Unless if Moon Jockey actually drank acetone, that'd be incredible. Bro would have the iron stomach.
I think he'd die, but
Yeah.
Nah, maybe just get really sick.
yeah, nah.
Nah, that was a funny video though. I liked it. Yep. So we're gonna head out from here and just call it a day for the stream. We appreciate every single one of you guys that tummy ache that hung out with us for this stream where we ranked every Black Series Boba Fett.
Yes, that was fun.
And we
Solid
had
ranking.
some fun pickups, physical media. We had T-Mac with us today.
We
so-
all had physical media. I'm happy that I had like a big haul this week.
Yeah. Just goes to show you physical media is king.
Yeah,
We
because
love
I feel like y'all two, like, yeah, y'all always have physical media, so y'all are really big on it. So it's
Oh,
good
yeah.
timing.
Yeah, we love, always
That's why
have.
I always
mean,
like meeting other people who just like get it. Like you, Zoo Boy. I
yeah.
think. Yeah,
I'll
Tangy.
never stop.
except for Zoo Boy needs to realize that slip covers are where it's at over steelbooks.
I agree.
I mean,
I'm gonna get
agree.
Zoo Boy. He's about to.
Bro,
I
it's
see
a
him
tin.
typing. I
it's
see him
metal.
typing.
That means it's better quality.
I see him
There's,
typing.
there's nothing better. I'm telling you. You walk into a Walmart, you see the movie you want, fresh slipcover. You're just like, oh,
Yep.
the best.
Slips are where it's at, bro. But yeah, of course, figure it out as always. Coming later this week, Justin.
I'm working. I'm working on a big video, a
Y'all
big
cooking.
one. I'm cooking on a big video. There's a lot of editing and like cuts
I'm excited.
and bits and B-roll and all sorts of stuff, but it's gonna be worth it.
Yep.
And it has to do with 3D printing.
Oh,
So I've been working on that. Maybe I'm thinking maybe it'll come out this week.
hell yeah, that would be dope. I'm excited to see the video. It's going to be a good one, and I think a lot of people are going to enjoy it, especially people who are maybe interested in getting into 3D printing.
Yeah, it's a video that is specifically for the people who like they see everybody getting into 3D printing, but they're like, I could never do that. Like it's too complex. Like there's so many different things. It's too confusing. Like it's a video made for those types of people.
Yeah. So
yeah.
it's going to be dope, but for everything else, though, I think that's all we got for you this week. So thanks everyone for hanging out with us. T-Mac, appreciate you chilling
Yeah,
with
thank you.
us. Always nice to finally speak to you and have you on
Oh,
the
yeah.
stream, especially since I don't watch Last of Us.
Yeah. One day we'll get you in.
Yeah. Well, I'm too based. I played the first game and I was like, that's all I need. It was so
All right. Good
You gotta
night.
keep going. You gotta
Yep.
keep going.
peak. It was so peak. That's all I need. But yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out with us. We will see you next time.
Later, guys.
See ya.
Do it.